Welcome to Unique Prepping, and my name is Zachary Smouse. Unique Prepping is about preparing for the future in unique ways. No matter what limitations we have, we can always make the most out of what we have around us, and that's how we are going to succeed. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That Bible verse is why I have faith that no matter how difficult the future is, no matter what life you come from, or what the future holds, we as a society will succeed and make the future prosperous. Welcome to my channel, and let's prepare for a bright, exciting future together.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
Hey, Mr. Tom. What's up, Jared?
Well, Ghetto.
Mr. DJ,
Yo,
Attack.
wicked, what's up?
Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Hey, look, we even got the big man in there. Here goes Santa for you.
Oh, no, I forgot my hat.
I couldn't find mine. I had to go grab the shirt.
I'll be right back.
So, Mr. Zach, Zach is going to be a little different tonight. We're not going to hear so much of him as we are from him. He got, a new toy tonight. So you're not until he has to have this fixed by next week. And y'all back me up in the chat. Zach has got a new toy. He finally got a mixer. So we spent hours working on his audio last week. You're going to hear a complete difference in what comes from Zach here by this week to next week. And, but yeah, we're going to have fun. It's going to be a little different. But how's everybody doing? Tom, what's going on with you?
Doing great.
Happy holidays. Jared, happy holidays.
You too, bud.
So is it cold where everybody is?
Like a mother-in-law's heart here, man.
Cold like crazy down here.
Well, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. See, that's the problem with YouTube. I wanted to do something. Well, I got to find out before Friday. What can we sing Christmas songs? Can we play? Like, what's the rule on Christmas? I'm sure there's money to be made somewhere. So, but if we play like original, like the stuff me and Tom remember, real Christmas songs, remember those back in the day, Tom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we get away with it because of how old they are. Like the original Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Is any of that stuff even copyrighted anymore? Wouldn't that be public domain by now?
I don't know. It all depends. The way that it works is after, I believe it's 50 years. It used to be 50 years. It may have changed in my time, okay? But in 50 years, if the copyright holder does not renew the copyright, it becomes public domain. So it all depends on rolling the dice on did that person renew their copyright over and over and over, and did the estate, when the person dies, continue the copyright. Music is a real fickle, you know what? Because, man, it's a shame you can't use it. Wouldn't you, as the person, if I created music, what's the purpose of it? To have people hear it, to enjoy it.
People to enjoy it, yeah. Right.
But now it's become where we can enjoy it only if we pay someone, or if we have the rights to do things like that. Like, if I was an artist, I would want my song to be on everybody's program.
Mm-hmm.
That's me, and I've sat with artists and asked about that, and you're absolutely right, but that's not us. It's the record company. It's a shame.
Yeah. Well, the Grateful Dead actually encouraged people recording their concerts.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, it was free. They understood free advertising, free promotions. The more people that play it, the better. Zachy, you got something, bud? Hang on. I put good old Tom in charge of the chat. So I'm going to put this big screen so I can focus on Zach. All right, buddy? All right. I'm good now. Tom's in charge of the chat.
I didn't mean to text you at that very moment.
Good
Zach,
evening, our wonderful community, and welcome to a special Christmas edition of Unique Prepping. I'm your host and producer, Unique Prepping. With me are your best co-hosts, Infantry Outdoors, Jarrett Talks, Truth with Tom, and Ghetto. How are you guys tonight?
I'm better now, brother.
Good. I'm good.
Yeah. See, we got to get you that mic ASAP. So next week. Listen how good it sounds.
We'll figure it out though. Yeah, it sounds a lot better. He's using if nobody can notice the difference, he's using his soundboard to inject his voice straight into the system instead of having to
pick a sound right now that all of us will know on your soundboard. See, this is why infantry spent 2 hours.
Let me talk sound.
Okay, I know what he has over there, so I can work from Florida to Colorado as the engineer. I'm, pick a sound that you want when you instead of holding your hand up.
He can interrupt us with this one though. He don't even have to hold. He could just talk like we do with this.
Yeah,
correct.
He can.
Good evening, our wonderful community.
See, we don't
and welcome
even.
to
He
a
can talk
special
over
Christmas
us. See
edition
that?
of Unique
Yep.
So
Prepping.
when he starts talking,
I'm
I
your
think it
host
should be
and
on
producer,
us
Unique
to
Prepping.
just shut
With
up
me are your
and
best
let him roll.
co-hosts, Infantry Outdoors.
There you go.
Jared Talks.
Because
Truth
we're not
with Tom and
blocking it.
Ghetto.
You know what I mean? Like
Perfect.
you hear
How are you
that?
guys tonight?
That's what's up.
And that was exactly why I wanted him to get a board, and I've been encouraging him, and we set it up. So you got it. And remember, you got them noises. You can always anytime you want. Yeah, that was his favorite thing the other day. them noises.
What's up, CDL, Miss Linda Boop? Check your text.
A lot of times when you have a physical disability, a lot of times people also assume that you're mentally disabled. But I think that I could probably speak for every physically disabled person out there. Well, that's really annoying.
I really like that guy. Y'all should really go check that
Yeah,
dude
but
out.
it can also be a lot of fucking fun. Because I gotta tell you, here's how I look at it, right? Is if you're allowed to assume because of the way I walk or the way I move that I'm also mentally disabled, then I should be allowed to act retarded.
That's great. I'm doing pretty great tonight. Thank you for asking, brother. Let's get some prerequisites out of the way before we get into the topic tonight. For the chat on YouTube, if you are a content creator, please type #UPGC to drop your channel. The reason why I ask in every live we do is because for me personally, I want us to be able to break this algorithm that YouTube segregates us in and connect with one another. I really believe if we come together and share knowledge, we will make a better future and not be so dependent upon the system that is trying to break us down to nothing. It's just that I have a lot of love for you guys, and building this beautiful community has made my heart so full. Also at the top of the chat, I pinned the link to the Discord server I've been working on for a couple weeks now. Please join if you like. I am building it so we can stay connected no matter what YouTube does. I love you guys so much.
I love you too, man. I love you so much.
I'm like awkward, but like everybody loves you, Zach. We love you.
Hey, I ain't even drunk yet.
Merry Christmas. It's the holiday special. And God only knows what Zach put together.
Let's start talking to your chat, homie. We got 19 of them in there, man.
Yeah, I'm derelicting my duties here. Hello, everybody. Indy, so good to see you. Catalia, nice to see you. J3, Mrs. Ghetto always. Linda Bop, my good friend Nikki, good to see you here. Mayhem, awesome.
Merry Christmas,
What's up,
guys.
Mayhem?
Merry Christmas, everybody. I actually have Zach on big screen so I could keep an eye on what he does tonight because I can't hear him so the way we usually do. So I've got good old Truth with Tom Field in the chat. So good evening to everybody. If you're new, welcome. Hit that thumbs up. If you're new and you're not subscribed, subscribe for more. Remember, all things Unique Prepping, go to uniqueprepping@gmail.com. Any comments, questions, concerns, advertising, product placement, or anything pertaining to these programs, hit Zach up at uniqueprepping@gmail.com.
Hi, this is Drew.
Hi, Drew.
Sounded like he said this is true.
Oh, I thought he said Drew.
I thought it was Drew too.
I thought it was.
It might be Drew. I thought he just said that this is true. I don't know. Give Zach a new toy and he's gonna go crazy with
it. Exactly.
What's up? So how you been, Jared? It's been a while since I seen you, brother.
I've been live every day.
No, I mean I know you've been live. I'm talking about on a panel or talking with you. Last time I talked to you, we was on the phone.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm
That's
doing
right.
good.
That's right.
I've been seeing
Christmas.
I've been seeing your link from my church. Have you been watching them?
Yeah, I watch a few of them. Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. As long as you get your word in, that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
How about my voice now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Can you come again?
That sounds like what's his name?
Hapu. That is Hapu from the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yes, you come in and you get your Slurpee and you get out of my store.
It's the Quickie Mart.
Pay for your purchases and get out of my store right now, sir. We gonna start that battle tonight, huh, Zach? Did you download more voices to come at me? Oh man,
I got paid to be here. I don't even know these guys.
This is a paid appearance. I'm just here.
Wow, you had to do that.
Let me do a quick little shout out. So if anybody checked out my last little video, it was like 20 minutes ago. I want you guys to do me a favor, go skim through it until I put the video part on it. It'll explain more, so I ain't got to sit here and talk about it a bunch right here. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get Zach to we're trying to get him a yearly membership. And I figure if all his subscribers, my subscribers, all the community in YouTube can donate $1 or $2, it won't be just on one person to, take care of his stuff. He's been paying $40 a month. Sorry to throw you under the bus, Tom, but Tom started him out with it. And again, like I said, it shouldn't just be on one person. This program's a really good program for him. And if we can all come together and just throw $1 or $2 out there towards his way, he'll let you know when the max comes, which is $300, 300 something bucks. But that's per year, so he'll be good. So y'all go over there and throw him $1. Hit those links and then type next to it voice for the donation gift, and he'll know exactly where it's supposed to go. We'll be good to go.
Hey, Ghetto, do you live where Zach lives? Like you're local to him?
Thank God, no. Man, he'd be at my house every day.
But I mean, like, are you in his area where if I asked you some questions, you could answer? Because I don't live where he lives.
Nah, I'm not. I'm in Oregon.
Okay. Because what I was trying to ask Zach, all right, as a disabled person myself, there's no reason he has to pay for this. Someone
we're working on that part. Yeah, we're working on that part.
That's what I was trying to
we're gonna. The ultimate goal is to get that individual company to actually come in as a sponsor for him.
But they may already offer it free for people in his. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah, no, we already covered the emails and stuff to him when we first started the program. That was the original idea.
Right.
Hey, look, man, I'm trying to get everything free for him.
Well, I didn't know if you were local to him. Where if I'm in Florida, dude, where in my state I just reach out to 3 organizations. I get service dogs, I get sticks, I get everything. Glasses if I need it, large print. The whole 9 yards is given to me because I can't provide it obviously for myself. So in his case, I don't know if it's different state to state, but I do know ADA law says they have to provide for him.
Right. So, no, I think they'll pick him up here sooner than later, because the app and the program that he's using isn't even. It's designed for it, but their use is not for the use that he's using it for. It's for content creators that use AI and different voices to narrate their content and all that other stuff.
Right.
But we flipped the script on it and let him use it because it gives him that human sounding voice instead of that robot. So we're trying to sell it to him on that point, and that was the first email was like, hey, we're using this, blah blah blah, and we also, there's plenty of programs and businesses that we've reached out to it. That was one of the main goals when he started this channel. It's like, look, man, we can get these people to just. not just, so he can just revel in a bunch of free stuff, but this is stuff that he can actually use in his life. Yeah, he needs it.
I understand that more than anybody,
Right. And so he'll get it. He'll get it. It's just
what about
getting over the hurdles.
I don't know anything about the state of Colorado, but the state usually has people that give that stuff or take care of that bill because that's what's called a medically necessary.
Well, for him, this wouldn't be medically necessary because he's got his ways of speaking. All this is to make it more professional online. I mean, it wouldn't be like a medical thing. You know what I mean? Like if he didn't have an iPad or a way to speak to his family, then it'd be different. But this is specifically for entertainment stuff. You know what I mean? Even though it's really not entertainment, he's trying to build a business out of this. He's trying to get monetized and do all that.
That's the point you could target is I'm trying to work. Right. In order to work, I have to speak like a businessman. Perfect right there. I have to speak like a businessman. This allows me to do it. In my state, it would be covered. It would be taken care of. So just as another alternative, Zach, I received.
Nice.
And I love it. Thanks.
That's what's up, Silverback.
But just, I'm throwing it out there as other avenues to check into to help him. Because, again, I'm in Florida. He's in Colorado. I don't have anybody out there I can even reach out to.
Right.
Otherwise,
it could maybe be a medical necessity to be able to communicate more precisely.
Exactly.
Than you would with sign language.
Exactly.
Turn it that way, too.
Exactly. Yeah. Because only Zach can tell us what he needs to get through to us. Just like I'm the only one in the world that can tell you what I need you to see for me. No doctor can tell you. So Zach just needs to go, look, I need to sound businessly professional in these cases, and I need to be quickly understood by EMS and first responders. This device right here allows me to do it. And in my state of Florida, the state would pay for that in a heartbeat. The thing they put on my head to go hunting is like $4,000. It's an omnocular. The state pays for it.
Like in my case, sometimes my wife needs a length of 2x4 to communicate effectively. It could be anything.
Zach, talking about women, this is why you don't need to worry about them, because eventually you get 2x4. Any way you look at it.
Just leave that backstage, Zach. I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna present something for you real quick. So what's the show about today, guys? What are we doing today?
Did you remember what happened on Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Well, tonight is the night. It's close to Christmas, and all through the house, God only knows what Zachary did with the poor little mouse.
All right.
I don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm waiting to see how the story unfolds, because that if you guys were here for Thanksgiving, you'll never know what the future holds. Look at that. I just made that whole thing up. I didn't write that down. I didn't do nothing. I just made y'all a Christmas story. So, Mr. Zach, is it kind of the same way as Thanksgiving? Is it who done did it? Yeah?
Oh.
Okay. So, let me check with our folks up here. Who's got a fire extinguisher? Let's get ready, because we,
I hope we all got a fire extinguisher.
All right, you got plenty of duct tape in case something breaks, because I got a funny feeling this is gonna get wild. Hey, listen, if my kids don't see Santa on Christmas, bro, I'm blaming you, because even if it was me in the story, I'm blaming you, Zach.
Look, I taught my kids at an early age, if they see Santa Claus on Christmas in their house, they start shooting first, because ain't nobody supposed to be breaking in my house. I don't care what he's dressed in.
Yeah. I already told my 7-year-old, I'm like, yeah, you know what we're eating tonight, right? Yeah, that's Santa's reindeer daddy shot. He's gonna be a little late this year. He's down one deer. So
all right, Zach, before we start that stuff, let me share something out real quick, brother. So present my screen. This has to do with So Silverback, if you're still in here, but it's for everybody. Is it presenting, or are you just real slow, sir?
Hang on.
You need to be a lot faster when I tell you to do something, okay?
All right, you got something up there. Go ahead.
All right.
Wait, hold on. It went away. Wait a minute. Gotta get it back up there. No, that's your yeah, that's your
That's him me mugging me. That's him me mugging me. That's
I tell you,
so
when my kids do that, I headbutt them right there. Bah! I can't do that because I'll break my screen, bro.
all right. So the reason I wanted to pop this up is Silverback just got his. If you still have that comment, Zach, I don't know if it's right there for you to grab, but basically, Silverback just got a gift from Zach that he won from a drawing. Silverback, just in case you didn't know, and for everybody else, you got a knife from this man right here. His name is Billy, the Best Life Homesteader, or the Best Life Homestead. His link is right here to all his knives. If you want to watch his knives being made, he's got some new equipment, so he's been doing some pretty cool things with the live streams, and he's creating these knives live for you. So that knife that you have right there, Silverback, was made by this man right here. Homemade. Everything's from scratch. And man, they look beautiful.
Good.
Yeah, that's
so Billy donated that to Zach to give to one of the winners, and Silverback won it. Not this specific knife, but a different one. And he made the sheath as well. So y'all go check him out on Etsy. Check out his knife making videos. It's all good. It's all good.
Knife making is awesome, dude. I love that show. You ever see? How many of you guys watch Forged in Fire?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
Hey, Ghetto, is it possible, for the sake of my eyesight, could you turn your camera sideways so it's like not cut off? You're on the bottom left, right?
Nah, I can't. It's like this, man. That's the only way I can see it.
You're imagine you're supposed to be this big, now you're half the size. So,
right. I mean, I know I'm handsome, and you really want to see me, but I mean, it's just if I flip it sideways, then you'll see all the stuff that's on my wall. You know, all my crack pipes and bongs and
gotcha.
And empty beer cans and.
Yeah. My phone's that way too. If I put it sideways on my phone, you will see everything in the kitchen and everything else.
Right.
It definitely makes it a wider view. But most people today's generation, don't understand that this way is only for certain apps. Everything else in the world goes that way. So when you see YouTube videos and it's shrunk down, it's like, what are you doing? You turn your phone.
Yeah. Hey, Camo Carl, your first comment didn't come up, brother.
I don't see that either. Hello, Camo Carl. Good to see you, sir.
Dude, they've been messing with us lately, though, man. Even certain just mundane words that YouTube just blocks it.
Dusty country roads. Welcome.
Surviving behind liberal lines. Man, doesn't that sound familiar? I think we're all surviving behind liberal lines these days.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Zach, real quick before we go into it, okay, go ahead. No? Okay. I do got to tell you guys that make sure you follow him across all social media as Unique Prepping, and for exclusive content that can't be found on YouTube, subscribe to his Rumble channel. That's Unique Prepping. It would be rumble.com/Unique Prepping. You'll start to find, obviously, content we can't post here because of certain soft-footed reasons. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share out the program, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Always drop comments in the comment sections and write to us at uniqueprepping@gmail.com. Remember, hit that thumbs up button if you guys are having a good time. We're just getting started in the Christmas special. Zach is about to open his National Lampoon's Christmas. God, I don't even know what else to say, dude. Christmas vacation. It's not a vacation. I know that. But yeah, if you missed Thanksgiving, go back and see that one and you'll know. So the way this works is Zach has written up a storyline for Christmas Eve or Christmas night that is going to happen here tonight. And he's going to have different scenarios we're going to put up here. It's your job, the chat, to figure out who did what, me or Zach. I think it's just you and I, right? You left everybody else out of this mess, right? Okay. All right. Because I'll put everybody, don't worry, and you guys will all become part of the storyline. Because when he puts the question up here, it's only Zach's side of the story, and then I'll tell you what really happened. And then right? Yeah. See, Tom knows he was there for Thanksgiving. This is going to go really wild, and I will keep it as YouTube clean as I can. But as always, ready, Zach? If you don't like something we say here, if it offends you, please click off now. Don't watch the program, because we do say things like handicap, crippled, cerebral palsy, blind, cross-eyed, wheelchair. That's life of a handicapped person. If you don't accept it, if you're offended by it, we're not going to change our program for you. We're going to let you know in advance. We don't want to offend you. So with that said, on with the fun. It's up to you, Mr. Zach, to let Oh, I can only imagine what he's going to start with. And he's had weeks to do this too, so. So it's definitely too quiet without Zach mic'd up. I know, right? I was like, wait a minute.
Get this man a voice, y'all.
Hey, Zach, we love you to death, and we're trying not to be rude because we're waiting on you. But it's quiet.
BS. I'm trying to be rude, man. Maybe it'll get him to talk.
We're already
right back, y'all.
No, Zach, it's already your fault. All right, before Christmas, who screwed up the gingerbread house? Okay. Well, y'all can already imagine a blind man and a man with cerebral palsy in the kitchen. And I kind of want to let your imaginations go wild with this one. So there's eggs involved, there's cookies. We had to make the gingerbread cookies. And Zach was in charge of the mixing. We let Wild Child hold the spatula and mix the bowl. And again, if you don't know Wild Child, you got to go back and catch yourself up in these episodes. See, I'm hooking you to go back and watch things. So Wild Child, y'all, he mixed up the stuff, and then we made the gingerbread, and then I'm just gonna let you guys go from there. That's about good, right, Zach? We'll let them use their imaginations. Yeah. Just imagine what the kitchen looked like. So, who screwed up the gingerbread? Goes to the chat. Is it Zach or is it Infantry? Now, I've got 3 folks up here. You guys, you're going to count the votes. So, that's you guys' job for right now anyway. Because I'm sure somewhere through this Christmas story, y'all are going to come into the story. Zach did it. Okay. So we got 1 for Zach. Zach did it. And once we come to an answer, I'll finish the story of what had actually happened. Who messed up the gingerbread? Just imagine, me and Zach are in the kitchen. We're getting ready for this Christmas party with you guys. And this is the scenarios leading up to the party, leading up to Christmas. So, now you guys in the panel, you can have a say. Jared. That's Jared. Who do you say did it?
I know it. I know who it is. I'm waiting. I'm finished up the tally.
Okay. How about you, Tom?
Oh, I'm thinking it had to be Zach.
Had to be Zach?
Yeah. The walls are not square at all.
All right. Linda says Infantry. So we got 1 and 1, I think. Ghetto, what are your thoughts?
It's always Zach's fault.
It's always Zach's fault.
Everything.
So we got 1-1 so far, for one for me, one for Zach. Drop your comments. What do you think? And you can even put your own little spins into it if you want to. What do you think happened? You guys are a big part of all this. And by the way, thank you guys for everything you do on this program for Zach. Thanks for being here every week with us on Wednesdays. Glad we can move the time back to get more of you here. And moving forward in the new year's, what we want you to do while you're putting your answers in there, remember, write to Zach if you have anything you would like for us to cover. It can be prepping related. It can be disabled related. It could be disabled prepping related. If it's something you need to get a hold of me through, Zach will reach out to me. And we're always happy to help you. But thank you guys, because you guys are the reason that we're here and able to do this. So if nobody tuned in and nobody be up here on the panel, where would we be? Nowhere. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing holiday from myself and from Zach. So drop in the comments. We'll give it another minute or so and see what you guys think, and I'll let you know what happened. We always got to remember we're on delay. We're always on delay. We're always on time, but we're always late because of the delay. Imagine you do that in the real world, Tom. Why are you late for work? Delay. Because of the delay, sir. There's like a 7-minute delay between the time.
Ghetto. It's always me because of my shaky head, huh?
Oh, yes. You always shake your head.
I agree.
The more you shake your head. You are from India, my friend. Oh, somebody got a cuckoo. I heard one of them in years.
Tom and them freaking clocks.
I had a room full growing up. My dad had all Blackwood Forest German cuckoo clocks. And over the time, no matter if you set them 5 minutes off, over time, they'll all sync themselves. So no matter what you do, how you mess with dad, over time, you just leave him alone and he sync back up and everything will go off at once. Whenever it was probably Ghetto's fault. No, but Ghetto's not here yet. He's still, this is the very first thing to start the part to get ready. So Ghetto hasn't been even made it here yet. Don't worry. Each person on the panel will be brought in into their own little scenarios tonight. I promise you that. So it's going to be interesting. So before Christmas, who screwed up the gingerbread house?
I'm always being blamed and I'm not even in a place. That's messed up.
Hey, so on note of this question, do anybody on the panel still make gingerbread houses for Christmas?
I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
tell you a story.
Do you?
Laura bought a kit long ago, but we've been laughing about this ever since. She made this beautiful little gingerbread house. I mean, all the decorations, all the gumdrops, the cotton on the chimney with the smoke coming out. So Christmas is over. And it was sitting on one of those little paper doilies, you know what I mean? Like your grandmother used to knit, but this one was made out of paper. So she very carefully put the whole thing in a box, carefully filled it with little styrofoam peanuts, so it wouldn't get broken or anything, put it away in a closet. We went up the next year to get it. There wasn't nothing there but the doily. Wow. The mice had come in and just vacuumed every crumb.
Oh, yeah. And that was gonna be my next question. Like, when you guys make them, do you eat them or do you just make them to make them?
Nah, she sprayed it with something to make it inedible, but the mice didn't think so.
Yeah, no, the mice they'll eat anything.
Yeah, we don't eat ours. We just make them to make them and toss them out at the end.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've bought them every year for my kids. Like one year I got them the Paw Patrol tower, and I got them I try to get one every year, but my wife never builds it with them, so it just ends up going to waste. So I'm like, man, what's the point? Maybe this year I'll get one, make it on Christmas Eve with them, eat it that night, and then call it a day.
There you go.
That might be how I have to do it, because if not, I mean, they're not. And you guys see these kits; they're not cheap.
No,
$30. Some of these stupid things. Depends on how lavish you want to get it. So, with the spirit of that, who last minute entries? Who messed up the gingerbread? Was it me or Zach? So what do we have? 1-1. It's a tie in the chat. Because if it's a tie, then the panel's vote is gonna break the tie. That's how we're going to do that. So I'll give it another minute here. If you haven't put one in already, who messed up the gingerbread?
You're
Hey,
screwed, Jack.
Mara, I haven't seen you for a long time. Good to see you tonight.
Good evening, Miss Mir.
And the folks say hi to you
Maya?
or saying hi for us as well, because Infantry's got y'all on big screen, so I'm not in charge of the chat. So
Ghetto,
hi,
it's
everybody.
always me because of my shaky head, huh?
Nah, it's because of that arm you got, man. You can't never trust it. It's got a mind of its own.
They had that wild child, dude. Yeah, he was involved already. You notice that? First thing,
Yep.
wild child's already getting him in trouble. There he is.
I told you to not let look.
There he
I
is.
told you to
There
not
he
let him put the chimney on that gingerbread house, man. If you wouldn't have let him put the chimney on it, he wouldn't have smashed it all to bits.
Yeah. And he started off by letting him mix. See, I can start going into the story now because we're still at a tie. So Wild Child went wild and mixed it to where it wasn't even like, you know how when you make gingerbread, it's supposed to make like a hard cookie. No, this made like a fluffy, I don't know what you want to call it, but it was like a ginger fluff. So then when we went to put it together, of course, between me being blind and him having cerebral palsy, it was like the Leaning Tower of Doughboy. So then we go to try to put it in the oven to salvage it. And I'm like, dude, people are going to know. And he's like, nah, they're not going to know. They'll just get drunk and eat it. They won't notice. So we're like, all right, cool. We'll put it in the oven and give it to them when they're drunk and they'll eat it. So he puts it in the oven. And like Ghetto said, because we had to call Ghetto, he was there shortly after. But we called Ghetto on what to do because this guy let Wild Child stoke the fire and did something wrong. And we almost had to call the fire department on scene 1. So almost. But it wasn't as bad as the turkey. So that was the gingerbread. And now we had to go to Walmart and buy one of those so that you guys have gingerbread tonight because it was Zach that done did it. That was definitely a Zachy Poo thing.
Hello there, Garrett.
Right, Zach? Are we correct? We are correct. Yes. So scene 1 goes to Zachy. Dun 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 dun. And be sure to drop your thoughts, comments, and all that stuff in the chat if you're having a good time, you're enjoying it. And again, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to say things. It will tell you to tone it down if something's inappropriate, but we're here to have a good time. It's Christmas time. We got to figure out the whole Christmas music situation because, by next year, we got to be able to I'm going to reach out to people and have them do their own Christmas songs for me if I have to, because this is nuts the way they do us. I'm still waiting. Tom, you remember I told you I got copyright on last week's video? I tried to post it in my intro that I've been using for 2.5 years now. I got a copyright on, which I have again. I got permission already from the copyright holder. So I don't understand why I'm getting it's in everything for the last 2.5 years. But now I'm getting copyright.
Yeah.
I don't understand YouTube.
Is there no disclaimer you can run across the screen saying that your music is used with permission?
I have it in the description box of every single video. The permission I was granted and by who it's from and everything else. It's a licensing agreement essentially.
I was just thinking if you would run it across the ticker, then
no, it's none of my live streams. It has none of my live ever been affected. It's when I uploaded my new video, my intro, which is the same intro that's in the live stream, that's in every piece of content for the last 2.5 years. It got red flagged for a copyright claim.
Hey,
well,
Zach,
you
are you
some
seeing
pink hair watching it that's not reading your description? They don't know, they don't care.
Right. And they also re-update and all that for the copyrights and all that.
Well, it may also, somebody sold the copyright to somebody else, and it's a new copyright holder, which is usually when this happens too. So, that's the other
right. That's what I was thinking as well. I was just making sure you've seen that, Zach.
I need to know that if I had Zach's info correct for the confirmation. Oh, that's right. If you guys want to help out Zach, it is in the description box below, correct? The link at the top of the description. All right. So the link in the top of the
Well,
description.
he already sent you one, Zach. So did you not get it? All right, give him a sec, Camo. He'll figure it out.
Yeah. Zach needs to basically have this talking box service that we all know and love. It is a yearly subscription. We're trying to get Zach the subscription throughout the family. So if everybody puts, like Ghetto said earlier, if everybody put $1, we'd have that in no time. You know, especially with the amount of folks that follow and watch him and love him and everything else. It's nothing for the holidays to drop $1 or $2 to give him a device that is crucial. This is what he has on his iPad that he uses to speak to us with. So without it, you can kind of see where he would be at a loss for. That it's in the description box right at the top. Click on it. Did you get what you're supposed to get, Mr. Zach? Thumbs up. He got it.
All right, Camo, he got it. What's up, Crazy B?
Hi, Crazy B.
Sweet dumb.
Sweet coming out.
And just think of the awesome Christmas gift is that you're legit giving someone the gift of voice for the holidays. So think about that.
That was the point. Oh, Tom, you should have seen it, dude. I don't know if you were in the chat or not, Tom, on my live. Dude, my numbers went up to like 50, 60 people until they realized it was clickbait. Look, man, I figure if I wrestle up the thumbnail and make the title a little bit, dramified, I'll get as many people as and it worked. And then once they realized, man, my numbers dropped. It went down to my normal 20, 30, but I was laughing, man. It was good. I'm like, you little dramified folks.
I've noticed lately in the community how many times in a 12-hour period creators' thumbnails change nowadays. Because I'll get like, and I mean the big creators, like it'll come in at like 12:30 in the morning. Truth with Tom was arrested at the White House, and it'll show one thumbnail. And then 6 hours later, the same video with a completely different thumbnail. And then a few hours later, I've seen as much as 4 thumbnails in a 1-day period.
Title more interesting. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Beta testing your thumbnails or something? I don't, But Sir Zach. So everybody, now let's move into the part. Let's see what you got next. So the gingerbread house is provided by Walmart. We'll let you know that now. So if it don't taste good, it's not on us. All right. It's better than what you would have eaten. All right. Who's plugging in the Christmas tree and fried it? Well, let's first talk about who was one that said, I want to wire it. I want to run the lights. Because it wasn't me at first. It was who, Zach? It was you that I want to do the lights on the tree as far as I could reach. And I said, okay, I agree to that. So he went and he did his thing and he went around the bottom of the tree as far as he could possibly reach. God bless him. He did a great job. I thought I can't, but I'm not responsible for the lower half of the tree. So I don't know on this one, pal, because for me, it was, from here to the top of the tree and the star. So if you had the plug in, I don't know. We're going to have to take it to the people on this one. Because Zach said he wanted to do it. I let him do it. And what do you guys think in the chat? Who fried the Christmas tree when we plugged it in? Was it me or was it Zach? Whose fault was it?
I say, well, chat, I guess. I say it's you.
You say it's me?
I say it's you.
Could be. I don't know. Jared, what are you thinking?
You.
Me? Oh,
yeah.
All right. Tom, did I have something to do with the electric?
Yeah, I'm thinking infantry probably missed the frayed wire and crossed them, but Zach did the plugging, so you know.
Right. See, Zach was supposed to see anything I missed before he plugged it in, people. Right?
No, that's Wild Child came in and attached a fork right with the prongs of the cord.
Yeah,
so when he plugged it in.
Yeah,
he got shocked. That got toast, and he's over there laughing like this.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, let me tell you, Wild Child wanted brighter. He was mad because the lights he didn't think were gonna be bright enough.
Right,
so,
right.
You know that wild crazy guy. He always wants more power, brighter lights, louder booms, bigger bangs, all that stuff. I don't know. You might want to have a talk with your friend, bro. Like have some kind of mediation and be like, look, man, you're a bad influence on our guy. Yeah, see him right there? He's flipping us off, I bet. Look, he's
let me text him and ask him. me and Wild Child got a thing. We gotta,
yeah, you gotta have a little intervention there. Like, well, come on, dude, you get my guy in trouble over here. So, okay, folks,
I'll let you know when his text comes back.
All right, sweet. Can't be Zach 2 times in a row, infantry. It can't be. I don't know. Were you there for Thanksgiving? Do you remember what happened with the OnlyFans in the table? I mean,
not the
Zach,
don't
Zach is not. Zach is not innocent. Where's the OnlyFans lights at? You have them on in the background tonight? No. You guys got to keep up with the program. Either oh, he does. Yeah, he does. He was doing OnlyFans again before the program. That's why everybody's in the chat. They're waiting for me. Yeah, hey, hurry up. We're gonna go back to the OnlyFans.
That's why you asking everybody for money, Zach, because you're OnlyFans. You ain't got not one only fan. You ain't got one fan, do you? Ain't nobody want to see you, man. That's why you broke.
But see, it's Wild Child that has the OnlyFans page.
That's right.
The thing,
Well, speaking of him, man, he texted back and he said that he wanted the tree on fire so you can see it better. So it was out of the goodness of his heart.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't have been able to see the lights unless they was on fire.
Exactly. They had to be bright.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. Believe me, I was on board with the whole Wild Child. We got to light it up, dude. It's got to be bright. We want Santa to come. We want everybody to be able to see this from space, like the National Lampoon's thing. And I think Wild Child took it a little bit too far, I don't know. I can only answer from chest up because I let Zach do the bottom. And all I did was plug in the star and put it on the top. That was it. So if I missed a frayed wire, maybe, I don't know. Did he plug it in trying to get more juice? Maybe, I don't know. You guys will have to comment here. What do you think? We'll give it a few more minutes on this one. I mean, Ghetto, man, you really helped me. He hasn't even arrived yet, but he's heard all this stuff already. So, Tom, what are you thinking, bud? Tom and Jared.
Word goes fast in the ghetto, man. I hear everything first.
I'm telling you. Well, you know what it is? We like Thanksgiving, we call Ghetto because we want to know the quickest way to get out of it. That's what it was. So you have to call the fire department. Ghetto, what do we tell them? You know what I'm saying? So, Zach's like, when in doubt, call Ghetto. He'll get us out.
Welcome in, Miss Gaines Girl. We got a few people that just rolled in. ZT rolled in, Miss Gaines Girl. Linda Boop, I think, was already here. Jerry Lee, what's up, Jerry Lee?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm gonna just call you Richard, man. I know what your name means, sir.
Yeah, family.
What's up, Richard?
So, if you guys are just coming in, we're doing the Christmas. Yeah, I'm not even drinking yet. Christmas scenarios tonight with Zach. He's got his Christmas story going up. We're on question number 2, and that is, who wrecked the Christmas tree? Was it me or Zach? All we did was put some lights on it. We didn't get to put the decorations on. You know that? That's the bad part. Well, at least we have all the decorations. We just got to get a new tree and lights. So,
hello, Benjamin. Welcome.
Oh, Benjamin.
First time here. Hello, everyone. Nice to have you here, Benjamin. Good to have you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you celebrate. Happy, 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 happy. I celebrate them all. That way I get the most gifts. So you could just, All right, just a few more minutes. So we've only got everybody in the chat. We've only got one person that says it's me. So we're going to be stuck with me here if nobody else backs me up. And the judges are all pointing at me. So I don't know.
I mean, you know how easy it is to blame a blind guy? I mean, it's like it's the best way to.
I'm everybody's favorite scapegoat. Look, Ghetto, I tell you all the time, man, I'm blind when it suits me perfectly.
Right. Well, it's suiting us perfectly right now.
Yeah,
so it's all good. I got no problem throwing you under the bus.
It's all good.
Zach will probably end up burning the whole block down at the end of this. So, we're going to throw a few on you.
Yeah, hey, I don't mind taking mine where mine. Look, I can tell you, hanging Christmas. I actually shot myself with a staple gun trying to put the Christmas lights up.
Dude,
I'm
I've
sure
done
we've
that a
all
few
done
times.
that. We've all done that, but it's part of it. I would
Yeah.
rather be a normal dad going, "Hey, dude, man, look at this big hole in my hand. I shot myself with a staple gun," and you guys go, "Yep, done that too." Then go, "I've never done that. What's that like? What's hanging Christmas lights?"
Skinny's girl, if you can remember the 80s, you weren't really there.
I don't remember that. I remember a lot about the 80s. Nice. Well,
All these old hippies, man.
that's the way to remember the 80s, because the 80s really wasn't nothing. I'm a child of the 80s, and it really wasn't nothing.
The 80s was the best decade in our history. Shoot.
Well, I guess it depends on your age. We're like, again, if you're a child of the 80s, it wasn't really nothing. It was like, the good cartoons came out then. I could say that. We had all the good cartoons for sure. Nowadays, the cartoons are off the chain.
That's very true, Mayor. That's what we always used to say about the 70s.
Right.
Every generation is greater than the next.
I mean, besides those bright pink half-cut shirts that dudes wore in the 80s, and the hair bands, I can't, those are the only two things I didn't like about the 80s. That's about it.
Yeah, there was some good stuff. Good TV programs too. Knight Rider, 18.
Right.
I'm showing my age for sure. Dukes of Hazzard was another one that went from the 70s to the 80s. Matlock. Tom, help me out, man. What are some other good ones?
Right,
Dallas.
Carl.
Dallas.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard, dude. I grew up on Dukes of Hazzard.
No doubt.
Uncle Jesse's Wisdom got me out of a lot of trouble. Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah, that was another good one. We had a lot of good stuff back then. And you know how you had good stuff back then? It's so good they're trying to reboot it now, and it ain't no good.
Yeah, and they're destroying it. That's because they put their agendas around it. Back then, I mean, there might have been a wide range agenda, but they didn't shove it down our throats. They just let people be people. You know what I mean?
Yep. If you're a dummy, you were a dummy, and then that was just we knew it. And we left you alone. You know, we went about.
G.I. Joe was out.
G.I. Joe, that was good show. I had He-Man that I watched all the time. Voltron. Who remembers Voltron?
I remember that one.
Yeah, the cats combined. What was the other one? Thundercats was another.
Thundercats,
yeah. They're trying. I'm still waiting to see a movie made of that, but they better do that one right. Man, yeah, we had a lot of good stuff.
I knew the girls was gonna say Care Bears.
Oh yeah, I watched Care Bears too as a kid. Yeah, you kidding me? And then
Care Bears Stare.
Care Bears Stare, yeah. They had Rainbow Bright was another one my sister watched. My Little Pony was huge.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch. Cabbage Patch, yeah. I actually still have an original Cabbage Patch in my closet with all of it's worth money. I got the certificates, the actual diaper it came in, and I've had it since I was a child. So from like 1983, maybe is when I got it. Was an original Cabbage Patch doll. So he's put away. That's a valuable little guy right there.
No doubt.
The My Pet Monster, the My Buddy, Kid Sisters, all the good stuff.
My kid's grandma got them an original pound puppy.
Nice.
I don't know where she found it, but she got them original pound puppies.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I know, girls. The big hair, the big perm, smelling like Aquanet.
Oh God,
man.
Oh God, Aquanet.
I had a lot of females in my households, man. Whew.
Well, if it wasn't Aquanet, it was LA Looks. Was the other one?
G-Force, yeah.
G-Force.
That was the problem though, because the fellas out there with the big hair and long hair, they was looking like the broads. So I'm like, man, I'm glad I wasn't a teenager.
All right, so Zach, we've given them plenty of time. We want to know in your story what happened and who did it. Who messed up the tree? It was me. Yep, it was me. Yeah. It wasn't so much. Wild Child did try to boost the current, but it was that frayed wire that done did it.
Wow.
When you touch frayed wires to metal, it doesn't tend to work so well. Sparks start shooting out, and if you ever put a spark next to a Christmas tree, you know what happened. But the fire department still has not caught yet, so we're in good shape. we're in good shape. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Don't forget, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, advertising, product placement, or anything pertaining to this program, hit up Zachy at uniqueprepping@gmail.com. You can also, if you want to reach out to me through there, just let Zach know, and he'll reach out to me as well. All of the links for everything in the program are always in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, as well as follow Unique Prepping across all social media platforms as Unique Prepping. Hit them up on Rumble, rumble.com/unique prepping. That's the place you're going to get exclusive content unable to be aired on YouTube. With that said, happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the Christmas special. Hope you're having a good time. Hit that thumbs up button. Big time for him. Ha, ha, ha. I'm 2-0. Uh-oh. All right, Silverback. Zach, he's 2-0. All right, Zach. So it's going to be interesting. Now, yeah, I think Zach needs to give out a prize or something if you get all scenarios right, dude. That would be amazing if you guys did that. Because I don't even know. You guys know, I tell you every week, I walk into this program literally blind in two ways. One, I can't see, and one, I have no idea what Zach does. So I leave it into God and Zach in Wild Child's hand. Yeah, Wild Child getting us in trouble.
I mean, Wild Child's pretty helpful though too, because you got the hot chick at the mall, and he's just that's why you take Zach with you to the mall. You got the hot chick over there, so you just walk Zach right beside her, right? Wild Child is just smack her wherever he wants. Gets her attention.
Excuse me a minute, I'll be right back.
So he's useful. I promise, he's useful.
That's like good old infantry. When you see me break out the blind stick, it's never for good reasons. I mean,
Right?
it is, and the service dog. I've taught my service dog just like my children. Help! I need to find my dad. Yeah. Cute little German Shepherd comes. Oh, ma'am, I can't find my dog. Can you help me? Yeah, no, we know how to do all of that. Right, Zach. We all that's like training 101 when you're handicapped. How to put a spin on it real quick.
You got to get down like that, Jared. To where you use your disability to advantage to a cute girl or something. You got like a little get down that you use.
Oh yeah.
He starts smiling a little bit like,
you love me.
It's the truth. If you're a comfortable disabled person, it's more of a joke to us when people, I guess, look down on us or don't look at us as even. So for us, again, it's a joke when we do this stuff. I know I'm blind. I know nothing's going to change that. You're not going to change me because you look at me different. I'm going to make jokes, have a good time, and I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to have great friends up on a panel worldwide. And that's how.
Well, also know, fellas, 90% of people, it's not that, I'll try to speak on their behalf, I guess, but they're more or less uneducated. Like they wasn't given, it's different to them because they was never raised around somebody that, had any kind of problems or whatever you want to call it, right? Mm-hmm. So it makes them feel awkward, and that's what they do is they project their own awkwardness. The reason me and Zach get along so well is because, I've had somebody in my life, two people in my life. So, God gave me that blessing, you know what I mean, to where I don't look upon somebody like they got a problem. Of course, I see it. I'm not an idiot. I'm not blind, but there's no sense in acting a certain different way, And that's why, there's a lot of hate out there for me or anybody that wants to kick it with Zach or whatever because they think because they can't do something like that, nobody else should. But it's only out of their lack of education or lack of compassion that a lot of them aren't even picking up. You know what I mean? Like it's not that they even understand that that's what it is. It's more or less like, oh crap, how do I do this? Let me go help them. Mm-hmm. I mean, he don't need help. He's good. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you understand what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Now, Ghetto, I loved having you on the panels and stuff because you are a very well-spoken, very educated person, especially when it comes to areas like this. Now, something we've talked about where I always run into a problem, even on my YouTube channel, I get called out for it. When you see Zach, and this doesn't, viewers don't start getting soft on me now. When you see Zach, you can tell he's handicapped. When you look at me, unless you know I'm blind or watch my videos, you have no idea. And even Zach and I have talked about this. And I've even had people on my channel go, dude, you're not blind. There's no way you're blind. There's no way you can be doing this if you're blind. But people don't understand that. And thank God my community answers for me. I've never even had to go back to these people once, because the people that know me legit know I'm blind. These screens, I've got 24-inch screens facing me right now, and when I have to read them, they're this far from my face. But did I drop gear at 80 yards? Yes, I did. Did I use special equipment? Yes, I did. So when it comes to the whole handicap thing, my entire life growing up, I actually got beat up one day because a kid thought that I was making fun of a disabled person because he didn't know I was blind. And he saw that how I looked, and he thought I was making faces. So I legit got into a fight at the bike rack, which this guy is now one of my greatest friends. We've been friends ever since. But yeah, I got beat up.
Best way to make friends. Did you land any punches?
Oh yeah.
No.
I've lost one fight in my life. I've been in.
Come here, man. Get closer so I can see you.
Yeah, no. Here's another great thing of the 80s. The 80s was real big on martial arts. So I took Taekwondo, karate, Simple Jitsu, and Aikido for years. My mom wanted to make sure that if you put your hands on me, it was the last thing you did.
That's right.
So I learned how to protect myself. You know, if you grab me, I'll put you to the ground with pressure points. I'll hurt you. You know, far as you want to take it, as far as we're going to go, right up to even like Zach and I have talked about our special friends. We even have special friends, if you know what I mean. Those special friends.
Wow. That's what's up, Camel Carl. That's what's up.
And trust me, being handicapped in the 80s wasn't no joke. I didn't go to special school. I went normal classes with normal kids. I played softball, dodgeball, baseball, basketball, everything you played, I played. Same way, same everything. And the world is. And actually, that brings me up to something that I need to mention, which I forgot earlier. Coming up in the new year, guys, we're looking for topics to talk about. English is so hard, isn't it, guys?
Have a good one, Richard.
Topics to talk about for 2024. One of which we do have coming up in the after the new year will be a program dedicated to bullying. So make sure that you guys, if you want to maybe even have your kid watch, this is something that we'll keep it as family friendly as we can. But it will be a good program because I know I went through it. I'm sure Zach's been through it. And even people in the panel like get on it. You don't have to be handicapped to be bullied. But it is
if you look the way I look and sound the way I sound and grew up where I grew up, trust me, I've been bullied.
Yeah. I'm one of them people, like I've taught my kids, like, you know, look, your daddy's handicapped, but I got bullied plenty of times. And I'm a person where I've sat at the school resource officer and go, you know where y'all really have fucked up? You took away the right to go, hey, Ghetto, I'll see you after class at the bike rack, dude.
There you go, at the bike rack, yeah.
And then what happens at the bike rack? One of us is going to get smacked. The next day, where are we going to be? At lunch going, yeah, dude, my bad. Yeah, you should have never did that. And that's how bonds, not friendships, bonds were made back then.
Yeah.
You take that away.
Trust me, if someone is on their knees and if they piss me off, I can bloody their nose.
That's right.
But brother, let me explain something to you. Just because you're at that level, there you have two. I'm not talking about the balls. I'm not talking about the woman's hoo-ha area, which that is a sensitive area, but military guys back me up on this. You have two vital arteries right there at your face. So you have two targets you can, and they're dead. You hit that vein in either one of them legs, brother, or just sucker punch them. Charlie was dead nuts in the leg, and they're going to come down to your level.
Dude, if I was you, Zach, if somebody started pissing me off, man, I'd just sit there and look at him and start petting Wild Child. Just start petting him and be like, calm down. Calm down. Don't get him yet. Just calm down. Look, Jared's over there like, I've done that before. Look, just psych him out before you even got to do anything, man. Just make him scared of that mother.
Yeah, do it like one of them old, like them old Eddie Murphy movies where they it's okay, just not yet. Not yet. We'll unleash. It's okay.
Psych him out first.
It's again using it to your advantage, and then when you hear that, all of a sudden, and I'm handicapped as fuck. I'm even turned slightly retarded because when you have one handicap, why not have them all? You know, right, Zach? Am I right or am I wrong, brother? You got one, you might as well have them all when it counts. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you got an air horn on your little thing. You need that's what you need them little sound effects for when you do that. We get that with your new little toy.
99% of the people, and I say 99 because I imagine there's a small percentage out there, but there's 99% of the people that I've ever met or that's in my family or whatever that goes through a variety of disabilities. Not one of them want to be a victim. They just want to be talked to. They don't even want to talk about their stuff because they got to live with it every day. Now, obviously, this is a program. This is, here to educate people. Yep. But your everyday life, you're not sitting there 23 and a half hours speaking of, I'm blind, treat me different, or don't treat. You don't have to continuously talk about it. You just go about your normal everyday life. It's being highlighted on this show because that's a subject matter, unique prepping and all that. But, these guys, what's up, Chicago Firearms? That's what's up.
Moonchild, good evening to you too. I'm happy to see that coming.
Moonchild, what's up, girl? But all in all, just normal everyday people, y'all.
You're absolutely right. We don't sit and see, and this again.
Some people do though.
They do, and this is again where being a child of the '80s is a different structure than your childs of today. My mother told me right away, I ain't gonna be around here to protect you or take care of you every day. You better learn how to cook. You better learn how to clean. You better learn how to take care of yourself, because the reality of it is, when I'm not around, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're blind. Nobody cares that you can't do things. And I hate to tell you this, but this is the reality of the world. Nobody cares. So as soon as you get that through your head and start doing for yourself and do not depend on anybody for anything, then you'll be a better off person. And that's how I've lived my life.
Right.
Hey, Moonchild.
And in reality, nobody should. Sorry, Jared. But in reality,
I'm saying how to move out.
Oh, okay. But in reality, nobody should care. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got their things, and it makes you your own independence. A lot of people, I want my independence, and from this, from that, from all of that. But then they want to be treated different. My kids have a few friends like that, and it's like, oh, well, I thought you wanted to be this way, but you want us to treat you this way, etc. You just use an example, but y'all know how it is.
My biggest problem is I never ask for help, like ever. And my wife's constantly on me for a lot of it. She's like,
that's a product of being a man, though, man.
Well, no. But I mean,
we don't know how to ask for help.
Like, exactly.
Do that shit ourselves. And if we
you'll see me like holding up my phone, zooming in, trying to read something before I go, hey, Ghetto, what does that say?
Right.
And I'm not lying to you. That's the reality of it. I want to do it myself. I'm so used to wanting to do myself. Hey, Zach. So, and that's like I said, again, with being a child of the 80s, today's children, if you were to say that to your child, you probably have DCF at your house the next day. Just telling them the realities of life. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you once I'm gone and I've left this planet. So, my wife is very thankful for that, because I cook every meal in this house. If not, we'd be eating burnt food every night. My wife can't cook. She can make basic stuff, but she can't cook. I cook, I barbecue, whatever we eat, Daddy takes care of it in the house. So thanks, Mom, for all them lessons.
That's good on you, DJ. I wouldn't have a wife if she couldn't cook. I'm just saying.
That's a fact too. That's a big fact.
Hey, well, she can microwave with the best of them. All right, I'll give her that. She can microwave. Mr. Zach. So with that said, see, I said that, so hopefully I don't spoil no upcoming scenarios. Let's get to our third scenario, Mr. Zach, in our Christmas story. If you guys are just joining us, welcome to the Christmas special. Zach has prepared scenarios tonight. So far, we've done scenario 1 and 2. We've done the gingerbread and the Christmas tree. If you're just joining us, it's up to you in the comment section to decide who did the what happened, me or Zach. Of course, Zach is going to put the thing up here, and then I'm going to blow it out of proportion like I always do. Our panel guests are coming up to be part of the story. So far, we've just been calling Ghetto to figure out how to get out of trouble. but we still have our two guests up here that have yet to come in as well. So I don't know, Zach. We're gonna see what you pop up here, buddy.
I'm just glad it's the ordinary white guys that are getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Me and Jared over here just laughing at y'all like, yeah, about time y'all motherfuckers got in trouble.
Yeah,
We always be blamed for shit.
like, see, these are the two.
Right, Jared knows that.
And then you know the best part of it is that, like, we've even got the older generation white guy down there just letting it happen.
Yeah, right.
That's the best part. So you know it's great content.
Me and Jared coming out nice and clean on this one, y'all.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet, Mr. Ghetto. Only Zach knows the answers to what he's puts up here.
Man, you so blind, you ain't seeing what's coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be all your fault, man. It's gonna be all your fault. I done paid the chat. I done paid off half the panel. You're coming out here. You coming out here in cuffs.
I'm going down, Charlie Brown. All I want from Christmas is a bond. Bond me out, everybody. All right, so who screwed up the dinner? Who screwed up the dinner? All fixed and spilled it everywhere. Uh-oh. Now, this is a tough one. This is a tough one because it could be either one of us who spilled all of the prepared food all over the floor. So, obviously, remember, blind guy and cerebral palsy have to get the food from the kitchen counter to the kitchen table and make it look nice for you guys when you come over tonight. Well, you know, I'm gonna leave it there. Let your imagination run wild. Wild Child was involved, and again, there's food involved. So,
look,
guess who came?
Can there be a both of you? Because Crazy Bee stole that right out of my head. Because I'm picturing Wild Child handing you the plate, you not seeing it, picking something else up, and you're not even seeing the table. You end up putting it on the couch. So you put all the food on the couch and whatever else is bleach and detergent or whatever else you thought he gave you.
I was thinking the same thing. He might go to the bathroom probably.
Right. So I feel like it's both of you.
Yeah.
Wild Child over there just handing you all kind of stuff, man. You got used toilet paper rolls and the plunger and all kinds of stuff, and you're over there bringing them to the couch. Like, man, this is the table, right?
Even when you try to go to the couch, you might sit on it.
Right, Jared? Right?
Yeah,
Jared knows.
Like,
so,
food.
So is there a way that it could be both of you? Because that's my vote.
I got to throw this in there too.
DJ didn't see the dog laying there and tripped over him, and then Zach slipped in the mess and spilled what he was carrying.
Yep.
And again, the dog cleaned up the mess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dog Merry Christmas to the dog.
Yes. Mika, she wins every time. I tell you what, Mika is always the winner in the scenario. Right. Both did it. So that's what Mrs. Ghetto says. All right, Mrs. Ghetto. Okay. Hey, shout out to you. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Ghetto. I didn't see you pop up early, but I always say hi to Mrs. Ghetto for sure. Linda says, I agree, both. All right. Well, who's keeping score so far? What's it at? Is it still 1-1?
3-3 right now.
There is no score. It's both. There's not one person said one of you guys individually.
No. I'm talking about in all the scenarios so far. Zach got the first one. I got the second.
It's 1-1.
Yeah.
It's 1-1.
Okay. So right now it's both. So we would both get a point at this point, and the judges would have to agree to that at the end. So what happened? I mean, you've heard some good scenarios there. Both could be very plausible. I like Ghettos though. That was really imaginative. Yeah.
Y'all both did it.
And either story,
just laughing.
Yeah, Wild Child cracking up like a Merry Christmas. Santa's gonna bring him a lump of coal in his stocking. Watch, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Wild Child knocked Santa Claus on his ass.
You never know. He might still in the story.
Look, man, I've always been against Santa Claus, y'all. I know I'm a Grinch or whatever. I just been against that dude since I was born. Minus my messed up Christmases when I was a child. I'm just like growing up, my kid. I'm like, there's no way I'm taking you to the mall and putting you on some stranger's lap to take a picture. You know, that to me, that's just weird. Like this is weird. And I'm not gonna tell you a story about somebody breaking into my house and giving you presents that I worked my ass off to buy you. Nah, Daddy got that. Daddy gave you that. I don't care about Santa Claus. I ain't giving no credit to no old white dude. It's not happening.
Yeah, to each his own. That's for sure.
Right.
You know.
And exactly, Jerry Lee. And I also believe that it takes a lot away from the whole entire reason that we have Christmas. You know, that we're supposed to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Correct. And to me, Santa Claus and all the other stuff, it takes away. Mm-hmm. So thankfully, I was able to, you know, raise my kids the right way when it came to that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I still go broke every Christmas.
Yeah. And you notice even when you go to sales, Black Friday sales, tell me what you actually got on sale. Tell me what was really
nothing.
Damn thing.
Nothing really, yeah.
Wording up there to make you think you saved $1.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
When you probably paid $5 over what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will say,
Callie?
I did get one good deal. Y'all know what are these things called? A smushmallow? It's like a little smushy plush toy. Well, these stupid things are only about this big. They're $20. They're like little pillows, I guess. When you find them in the Walmart toy section. Well, somebody told me if you get that, your German Shepherd won't destroy it in a day, which is true. She's lasted 2-3 weeks now. But they're normally $20. I got it on sale for $5. I was like, all right, $5 dog toy, I don't mind. $20 dog toy, no, ain't happening. Ain't happening. Because my dog, man, she nothing lasts. Nothing lasts.
Callie, so good to see you.
All right, guys, we're going to give you a few more minutes. So far, it is tied.
I literally have my wild child giving an evil laugh in my mind. Would you stop it?
Hey, we got to see if we can program you like a really fucked up laugh for Wild Child on one of your hotkeys on your control box there. So then when you're talking about him, you can hit the...
Oh, crap.
He's got that soundboard, man, and I've already been telling him there's a lot of ways he can put it to use, a lot of creative ways. He's got sound effects. He can actually record. Like right now, he could record what I say, loop it, and play it back to you guys right now, all at the touch of a button. It's just going to take him a little bit to figure it out, of course, but he's got a full little workstation, is a better terms for it. So he can
question on that. Why can't he be using his microphone at the same time?
Because your computer's only going to recognize one input or output at a time. In other words, if I send from a mixer, I cannot turn my microphone array on because then you're canceling each other out. It can only be one or the other. It's not like cameras where you can have 3 or 4 cameras set up and switch between them when you want them. An audio source is a direct source either from the sound card, from whatever his is USB. The one I have here is USB. It all depends, what you said is send and receive can only go one way and one way out, if that makes sense.
Kind of.
Yeah. So for him, he's on a soundboard. If he had a microphone, he would have to plug the mic into the soundboard, and that would give him a mic thing. He cannot turn the mic on the computer on because it's not run through the soundboard, which is currently running all of the sound in the computer.
Okay. So you didn't have an external mic.
Correct. Correct. He was either using the microphone on the webcam, or he was using the microphone built into his laptop or cell phone or whatever was on board his computer device.
Gotcha.
So at this point,
he needs an external mic to plug into the soundboard. Problem solved.
Correct. And preferably, if anybody does buy it for him, get him a decent condenser mic. They're only like $40 on Amazon. Ought to be like a Shure or a Blue Yeti or nothing like that. Don't waste money. A good condenser mic, because we want to be able to hear what's in his room. We want to hear the room sound because Zach moves left and right and he's animated. So if you get him a it's on the tip of my tongue. The other kind of omnidirectional mic, which points one way, basically the ones you see the singers hold on stage, that's an omnidirectional mic and only picks up what's in front of it. As he moves left and right, you'll start not to hear him over here. Then you'll start to hear him over here, but he'll be good here. So condenser mic, XLR condenser mic is what he needs to do the job, and he should be good. Do you have a mic stand, or should we ask for a mic stand too? He needs a mic stand. Preferably one of these things. Oh, I just took mine off. So easy. They clamp to the table. You can just clamp it to any table, any surface, anything like that. It springs.
He's got a mic right there.
He's got a mic?
Well, it looks to me like he's got a mic.
Yeah, while I'm looking at it.
That's the mic arm, right? Is there a mic on there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, Zach, you need to plug that into your XLR box and turn the volume up. Okay. Because that's the only component we missing. And if it's not,
he had an external mic.
I didn't know that. I thought he was using the array. You know,
That's because you're not paying attention, DJ.
Well, he never told me.
Well,
you know,
you didn't ask.
I can only be the tech guy. What tech you have?
I still got to go on, be right back. But to sum it up, Zach is looking for the cord that goes from his
Two
microphone.
need an auxiliary port.
There you go. I'll be.
Wait, say that again, because you both said something at the same time. I didn't get the clear answer.
Two need an auxiliary port.
An auxiliary port for what? For your mic? No, your mic will go into the back of your box into the XLR port. And then you turn the slider up and we'll be able to hear you. So whatever that's, unless that's a USB mic. Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. See, I solved the problem. I'm no dummy, guys. I've been an engineer for 20 years. I know this stuff I don't even have to see it anymore. And I never did to see it anyway to begin with. So that's why I'm so good at it. Yeah, you got to get an XLR microphone. So he's got the mic arm. He just needs the XLR condenser mic and an XLR to XLR cable just to be on the safe side.
There's no adapter, USB to XLR?
I wouldn't do that. That's like too much daisy chain. You're going to end up getting ground loop noise and all kinds of crap. It won't be clean. It would just be a whole easier for him to get the mic and the cable and plug it in and be done.
Copy.
Ease of simplicity for him. Guys, can you set up an Amazon wish list for Unique Prepping? It's in the chat, or not in the chat, in the description box down below. Yep, he's got a wish list. And I hope he's been putting this stuff as I mention it to him every week, because I'm always finding stuff for Zach. Telling you, if I was a rich man, he would be prepped up and just be like, look what I got and look how you set it up and this is how I use it. He'd have everything he needs.
Hey, Faye, it's in my LinkTree.
In the LinkTree. You need to just put that one by itself one of these days, dude. Just like put it in your box, say my wish list, and put just that. That way folks don't have to run to a LinkTree. Take them straight to the wish list. That's what I think. You know? Us older people, we don't like running around looking for shit, especially when you're blind. Give me one click, get me there, I got you. And I started doing that on my channel when Zach was like, dude, you don't have your wish list? I was like, wish list for what? He goes, put the wish list. If people want to help or send you stuff, that's the list. They can just go through Amazon and get it. I was like, that's genius. That makes a lot of sense. So my way, I got a bunch of stuff on mine, like trapping stuff I want to try out and, different metal melting tools that I want to get. And
well, hey, for my wish list, it's simple. My favorite color is green. My favorite number is 20.
Right.
You deal with it.
Right.
Yeah, my favorite color is blue. My favorite number is 32.
Thank you, Unique Prepping. I didn't realize that, but I am glad that you already have it set up. Yes. Yeah, Zach is definitely on top of that. He, like I said, he even got me going on mine, and I've been an Amazon affiliate for years, and I didn't even realize to do that. Never once thought to do that. And
my LinkTree has all of my links in one place.
Yes. And join the Discord. Let me mention that because I haven't done that yet. If you guys are on Discord, join Unique Prepping on Discord link, of course, in the link. See, now you're going to make me have to say LinkTree. If I start saying it on my program, I'm going to kick your butt. All right. You already know, man. I'll go on Friday nights. Sometimes I'm so used to saying stuff here. I'll start saying it over there and go, wait, wrong program. But anyways, join me on Unique Prepping on Wednesdays. And my program for you guys is Friday nights. We do a program called This Week Outdoors on Infantry Outdoors, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come on over. We love to have you. We play music. We watch other YouTube videos. We, laugh, joke, have a good time. This will be our Christmas special this week. So, Zach, you know where you got to be Friday. So, but yeah, we're going to have fun. I've already had a bunch of requests to do character voices come Friday. Coyote and Matt have been hitting up all kinds of people, telling them, yeah, you got to come over and suggest a voice. We got like Yogi, Boo Boo. If you got a favorite cartoon character, come on over. I might be able to do it. If I hear it, I can probably mimic it. So, on Who Fumbled the Dinner. And my dog is Mika is so happy for it. Who was it, Zach? It was both of us. It was the both of us. It takes a combination to mess up that much food. It looked good, though. The dog enjoyed it. But she always does, If you guys are new and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, become part of the Unique Prepping family. Ring the bell to all notifications and all that good sort of stuff. Follow us on social medias as Unique Prepping. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it out. Sharing is caring, especially in the Christmas holidays. And the more you share, the more you care, because YouTube suppresses a lot of the stuff that we do on this program. That's why you need to come on over and join us on Rumble, rumble.com/infantry. See, you can join Infantry Outdoors too, but Unique Prepping. See, I do too many programs now, Zach. My bad. But at least we work together, so it works. But yeah, join us both on Rumble, Unique Prepping and Infantry Outdoors. There you will get content that you can't see on YouTube for obvious reasons. So be sure to share, care, and do all that wonderful stuff during the holiday season. Did I get it all? Oh, yeah. And uniqueprepping@gmail.com for all of your comments, questions, concerns, advertisings, product placements, guest spots, anything pertaining to this program. Hit them up at uniqueprepping@gmail.com. And of course, you can always reach me through that email via Zach. So happy holidays, guys. Welcome to the Christmas special. Wow. I got a lot of business. We're going to talk about my contract coming up in the new year here, sir. I got a lot of business I got to take care of up here. Catalia, hi, my love. Good to finally say hi to you. Sorry, Zach, I'm not getting the answers correct tonight. Well,
it ain't over yet, Catalia.
It ain't over. Yeah, but you're not thinking the right way. You got to think like us, Catalia. Come on, think about your buddies. Put yourself in that really warped mind frame. And yeah, you'll start evening it out with us. You gotta get there with us tonight. That's what it is. No holds. I told Zach, no holds barred. So. But you are sounding 1,000 times better with that little thingy thing. I will tell you that, Zachy.
No doubt. Be right back.
Okay, dope. Jarrett, let the people know when you're on, bud.
I'm on every day. 10:15 in the morning, 6 p.m. in the evening, from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm weekend 6 p.m.
And what type of stuff do you do on the programs?
Just talk about life and family, and just talk about how my day was and what I'm doing tomorrow, whatever, and stuff like that.
Awesome. Yeah, because you never know who's watching in the audience that day. It's like, what's Jared do? And any moderators drop the links in there. Good.
And I'm also on Discord too. So you come over on Discord, Jared Talks on Discord. I'm on Facebook, Twitch. I'm on Twitter. Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting on Rumble. I'm thinking about getting on Rumble and add it to it, and testing it out.
Well, the nice thing with Rumble, you can clone your YouTube channel to Rumble, and then you don't have to do anything. You upload to YouTube, and it will sync to Rumble.
Oh, for real?
In the event that YouTube kicks you off or gets pissed off at you and puts you in timeout, Rumble will continue you going, and then you have a backup. So if they take your channel down for whatever reason, you have an exact duplicate on another platform.
Gotcha.
That's why I did it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will
Rick
look
Hunt
at it.
says, Merry Christmas to all. What an inspiring channel. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. Zach works really hard on this, man. I am seriously, literally legit, just a co-host. I'm a guy. He calls and goes, hey, what do you think of this? We toss ideas, but 99.9% of this programming and content comes from Zach. I don't even know, even tonight, I don't know what's going on until Zach puts it on the screen. I feel it's more fun that way. And it also gives you something, guys, to laugh at because you got a blind guy reading your comments over here and a guy with cerebral palsy running the production. So if it doesn't get funny, you're in the wrong channel. You know what I mean? So we're constantly joking about how much I miss comments. Well, I miss comments because I'm blind. They don't put Braille on screen yet. So
I want to thank the subscriber who got me this. I really appreciate it.
yeah, whoever, see, and you didn't tell me that part that it was sent to me. That's a whole nother thing in general now. Whoever did send it to Zach, look, he's already made it. I was happy to sit. We was like 2.5 hours. We sat down. We were working on it. We did restarts and updates and drivers. We got it working to a certain point, but we could barely hear it. It turns out Zachy had to turn up the damn volume control on the actual iPad. But we got it going. And I was able to sit and tell him, look, you know, some things. Now, the thing is that like with that board, you see all of those buttons. You're not going to use 80% of it most of the time. But it's there if you wanted to use it. Like he could literally record a segment right now on that little box, stop it at any point, and play it back from this live broadcast. So it's like we used to call it a call 365 in radio. That's how we were able to record your phone calls, play them back, and make it sound like you were live when you called, even though it was 20 minutes ago. So he's got that feature. He's got sound effects where he can, do all kinds of applause and things like that. He's got hotkeys that we can set up for him to do special sounds. We'll stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year, everyone. 3:30 a.m. Comes quick. Night. Oh, sounds like somebody's going.
Way ahead of us.
Sounds like somebody's going hunting in the morning. I'm going Saturday, by the way. I'm headed out Saturday. Try to get my second one. It's been cold the last few days, so hopefully the deer are moving. I checked for Infantry Outdoors on Rumble. There are 2 of them. Which one do you want, Infantry? The one that has the higher sub count. Zach, did it do that with yours? Do you have 2 unique prepping accounts? No? Both my Infantry Outdoors and my Blind Gamer have 2 accounts for some reason. I don't know if one is the monetized account, one is the non-monetized account, or what the situation is, but there's always 2 for some reason, and I can't figure it out. But yeah, go with the one with the higher subscriber count, please. You're very welcome. And on that channel, if you watch my deer hunting video on Rumble, you'll actually see the deer being cleaned versus on YouTube. It'll cut off at that point and say you're going to have to watch that on Rumble. So if you're into that kind of stuff, that's where we'll be cleaning animals. We'll be cleaning fish. We'll be all the stuff you can't do here on YouTube. So, and the same thing for Zach. When he does touchy situations, that's the platform you're going to see it on. And not that they're touchy, it's just touchy to somebody else because we don't care.
Mm. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do interviews. I'm still getting trying. I'm still doing interviews every day, so I forgot about that.
Yep. My thing, which is, like your times that you go up there, I'm always got my kids. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them YouTubers where since day one I don't live stream with my children or noise or anything like that, because if I'm on your panel, it's business. If you're on my panel, or if I'm broadcasting, it's business. I have sponsors that I have to answer to, and there's family vlogs and family parts with families in it, and then there's business time. That's how I've always kind of looked at it. So, Zach, are we ready?
By the way, Ghetto, let me know when you're back.
You want to wait for him before we move on with Christmas? I think we should, because he helps with the stories.
I think we should.
I'm listening in, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. As long as you're there, we'll go ahead.
I'm here. I'm listening.
see what's going to happen next at this fiasco of a YouTube family get together.
Oh, good. Let me share y'all out. Let me share myself out.
Remember, I asked y'all who's got the fire extinguisher in the group because Christmas tree already know went poof.
Mm-hmm.
One of y'all have a super loud keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood why gamers talk about, quiet keycaps and all that stuff until like this situations like this when you're typing here. Now I kind of get it. Now I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys and girls and family in the chat. Here we go. Who set the lawn on fire with the lights?
Wow. Really?
So emphasis on the word lawn on fire with the lights. So if you guys don't know, Colorado's been really dry lately, right? Really, I mean, like they're on a no burn zone, no burn ban. And
Look, he already trying to blame Zach. Y'all see that?
He was over there trying to blame. Yep.
DJ
Passing
didn't
it over
mow
to
the
Zach.
grass.
All right, all right. What's up, Dinkle Man? Footloose. How y'all doing?
So, chat, who do you think would have burnt the lawn with the lights? Look, I'll own up to it. I took the Christmas tree, ghetto. All right, I took the tree.
Look, man, I don't think you're getting out of this one, man.
You think I did the lights outside and inside, man?
Look, you thought the neighbor kid kept going on your lawn, and you just kept getting more mad and more mad. And what better way to get somebody off your lawn than setting it on fire? And you used the Christmas tree fire and was able to blame Zach and Wild Child. See, there must have been a spark that came from the tree that hit the lawn, and you were able to get them pesky kids off your lawn too. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Well, Tom, what do you got to say on this one?
I'm saying you didn't mow the grass. So poor old Zach plugged lights in, foot tall dry grass, and there you go.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Miss Phelan.
I agree with Truth.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Silverback says you did it too, man.
All right. So
seems like all these disasters are pretty much joint efforts.
They were all bad ideas to begin with. But again, that's what makes it so fun. Well, hey, Zach, one of these days we got to get enough content creators, I think, to come together to put this to actually put a Thanksgiving and Christmas production together. Like, let's make this like a little movie or something. One, it would push the envelopes of things because people don't. When do you see handicap movies? Specifically to joke on, laugh at what's going on. You know what I mean? And then the other side of it is we have enough content creators and people in the YouTube verse where we could all come together and collectively make it something really funny and really fun. I think that'd be pretty cool. Fly Ghetto out there, fly me out there, We'll do shots in Florida, we'll do shots in Colorado. Have to get Tom out there because Truth with Tom, and he's got
to come out here and drink some West Virginia moonshine, man.
My wife. Funny you say that. My wife just broke out a jar of my candy cane moonshine that I made probably 8 years ago. And you open that jar, oh son, let me tell you, that takes me back. Ooh,
well, it's gonna take moonshine to get me on an airplane, so that ain't happening.
I tell you what, I never was man enough to drink moonshine. It's
I made it and I didn't even like to drink it. I actually started making moonshine because I worked at the Caribbean radio station. I'm a big rum dumb. I love rum. So my intent was I'm gonna make rum. But then somebody came to me and goes, "Hey, dude, you know where I could get any moonshine?" And I was like, "Well, I could probably make that." And I started looking, and I started talking to older folk in my family, and come to find out we got a long history of it, and it's not hard. So next thing you know, I'm out there with a 25-gallon pot and a 32 thumper, and my worm is run through a freezer chest, so it constantly stays cold.
And before you made moonshine, you had a 20/20 vision, huh? That first batch, yeah, that first batch jacked you up, man.
The old car radiator did him in. Yep.
That's what really happened. No, but I always knew that you have to throw away the top end of any alcohol run. That I've always known. Again, I was a rum dumb, man. I wanted to make spiced rums and different flavored rums. I don't like anything white. If it's clear or white, I don't like it. That tastes like gasoline. I like with rum, the darker and the older, the better. You get you like a 25-year-old aged rum, you taste the caramels, you taste the wood notes, you taste everything. You get the Bacardi white or clear shit, it tastes like gasoline. There's no flavor to it. You know, I like a rum, you put it on the rocks and drink it. Or any alcohol for that matter. You know?
Sounds like Footloose is against you as
Hey,
well,
Tom,
man.
I would, but to be honest with you, on the 9th, it'll be 2 years I've been sober.
Congratulations.
Good for you, man.
Good for you.
Good man, bro.
That's good.
No, I haven't drank since I moved up here. I did for a little while, and I just stopped because there ain't nothing to do and nowhere to go and nobody to drink with. So why drink? You know, I go to the bowling alley. I might have like 1 or 2 beers, but that's about it.
What's up, Navy Vet?
So,
Navy Vet, boy, it's been a long time since I've seen you, man.
Yep.
So everybody's against me on this one again. Good evening, Patriot brothers and sisters. Good evening.
That's the only moonshine I've ever had, Chris, is apple pie moonshine. Man, that's some good stuff right there.
I would.
To me, it's too good though. I don't like when my alcohol tastes that good because then
that's dangerous.
This is dangerous.
That was I had the same. I made the traditional apple pie moonshine where you literally cook the moonshine to make the apple pie moon. You know, when you drink it, it's like you're eating the pie. It has the spices in it. You got to shake it before you drink it. It's not clear. It looks like apple pie in a jar. Well, that was always the biggest problem that the girls, every party that we had get together, you give them a little cup. You say, "Here, have this, but be careful what Give it a little while before you come back." Oh, no. They slurped it down. 5 seconds later, they're back. "Hey, can I have some more?" I'm like, "Listen, please give it about 20, 30 minutes and come see me before I give you any more." "Oh, no, I can handle my stuff." Okay, so I give another cup. Yeah, no, that was it. And I'm not talking about big cups. I mean, like, red Solo cups. 2 of those, you're done. You're done. It was 132 proof moonshine that went into making the apple pie. You're done. No. But it tastes so good, you just won't keep drinking it. That's the problem.
This boy up here several years ago made some watermelon flavored moonshine, and I had 1 sip of that and handed it back and said, "No, get this away from me."
I had a buddy.
Oh, it was good.
We had a morning where we opened the door to take Brandon out to school, and right in my driveway sat 3 shopping carts loaded with mangoes. Later that afternoon, I get a phone call. I'm like, "Where the hell? What's going on?" And I get a phone call later. "Hey, dude, let me know what you could do with those mangoes." I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do with the mangoes? Why'd you drop them here?" He's like, "Can you make liquor out of them?"
Shine.
I was like, yes, that I can do. I'm like, but wait a minute. Your ass dropped me 3 carts full of mangoes that I gotta peel. Man, you better bring your ass over here and help me peel these things. It took like 5 hours to peel all the mangoes, to put them in a barrel. But that made some great mango moonshine. That went for $1.60 a gallon when I was selling that. That was some good stuff. And it didn't sit for very long either. So, Mr. Zach, it's on me, isn't it? I burnt the grass. Or
He's drunk. Sounds like DJ was drunk this Christmas.
No, yeah, it might be. I don't know. The Christmas tree is not like me.
What?
It's not like me. I don't know what's going on this year. Burnt the tree, burnt the yard. But at least we haven't got a fire department yet. So that's okay. It's not like blowing up the turkey. But you never know. Can you imagine this as a movie? Like a little made for YouTube movie thing of two handicapped guys like acting this out for real. Full on pyrotechnics and everything involved, and people would get pissed, but I wouldn't care. I just sit back and laugh.
I don't think as many people would get mad as you think, though. I think a lot of us would laugh with you.
Oh, yeah. I mean? That would be the whole hope of it, too. But there's always those ones, always that one wants to try to save the world. Hey, somebody subscribed to Rumble. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Same for y'all, though, to say infantry ain't blind. You see how close I'm holding my cell phone?
That's because you're drunk and you're seeing two phones.
Yeah, no, shit.
You gotta hold that shit still in front of your face. Make sure it's one.
Ghetto, man, you missing the whole thing. I wish I could see two. Then I would have stereo vision. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I don't know what it is to see two things at once. What does that look like? But what's really interesting is that they say that because I only have one eye, that I have no depth perception, no sense of depth or 3D. And some points I agree to that, but some points I don't agree to that, because when I look at the world is not flat. It's not a sheet of paper, which is 2 dimensions. When I'm looking at you guys right now, the microphone visually is in front of the mixer, which is in front of the cake. There is depth. It may not be what you guys might see or know as depth, and I can't even answer that because I don't know what you see. I've never known that. I'm just saying that when they say no depth perception, I don't know if that's 100%. If you need 2 eyes to identify depth, But I can't see a 3D movie, which sucks. Or to go on 3D rides. It just looks blurry. Gives me a headache.
Yeah. Does the same thing to me, man.
Yeah.
I got one as well. Well, sort of like 1.5, I guess.
By the way, Ghetto and this community, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me grow this beautiful community. My heart is truly full of joy and gratitude because I have you guys in my life and growing together. When I started YouTube, I was unfortunately around drunk people and negativity. So thank you.
You're welcome, bro. Now you're around drunk. Now you're around drunk people and positivity. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
Good. Don't start crying, Zach. You're gonna get back crying over here.
There was a lot of positives to it, but I know what you meant, Zach.
Yeah.
You was around drunk and negativity, but there was a lot of positives. Shout out to Ron. That man gave you a lot of love, man. I give him a lot of respect for hanging out with you and stuff like that. So,
hey, and you're growing every day, dude. And I'm one that constantly, you better nod your head that I remind him of that whenever we talk. Don't forget your community. Don't forget the people, because it's different when you just sit up here and you talk to nobody, which I've done that on plenty of live streams. Zach doesn't do that. Right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people up here right now that give a damn about him. There's a whole bunch more in the chat that generally care about Zach. They're not viewers at that point. You know what I'm saying? When you give people your phone number or you give your people your home address and you're on that level where you guys are chit-chatting and sending stuff back to each other, that is the connection that is supposed to rightfully be made through these platforms. All of the bad stuff, that's not supposed to happen. It's going to come with the territory. But when you get to genuine friendships with people that I'm in Florida, he's in Colorado, and everybody's somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? We're all separated. But every week we come together and we have a good time, just like a family would. If you're an old traditional person that has family dinners on Sunday, this is our family dinner on Wednesday. And he always has people here. So thank you guys for that. And let's get him up to 1 million. Get Zach to 1 million subs.
That's my goal, man. That's when I could really start using them. Shoot, you start making all that money. See, that's why I'm his friend. I'm investing in this one right here. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pimp you out, man. You
Hey,
and Wild Child.
Ghetto,
You
I
make
already
some
told him.
money.
All I want is a trip a couple times a year to come snowboarding with his ass in Colorado, and we'll call it even. You know, I'm gonna take him and Wild Child, put him on a stick, and throw him down a mountain and see what happens.
Not me, man. I just want money. Give me money. That's all I want. All right, man. You done burnt up the whole yard. What's next? We gonna burn the neighbor's yard next or something?
Let's
What
see
y'all doing next?
That, could only imagine with this guy.
Knowing these guys, they're gonna probably burn the freaking fire truck. As soon as the firemen show up, they're gonna light a fire under the fire truck. Like it was Wild Child's fault.
He wanted to see if water could burn. If the fire truck puts out the fire, what happens if you set fire to the fire truck?
Yes. I didn't know moonshine was an accelerant. Right. I thought it was water.
I thought, hey, that might have to be part of the story here. Somebody thought the moonshine was the water and dumped the 5-gallon bucket. And if you're just coming in, guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever holiday you may celebrate. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the time with family and friends and the actual reason for the season.
The only reason for the season.
Exactly.
Celebrate our Father's birth. That's it. None of that other shenanigans.
That's right.
Yeah, we got to hook that other mic up for you, Zach. Because you cast out a long silent.
Yeah.
You know, we got to hear you giggling or something, man.
Exactly.
You're making it uncomfortable.
We're yes.
Come on, man.
There's no personality to you right now. That's the right way to put it, because your personality is not shining through right now. Well, next week, you got a week to fix it, boss. All right, 1 week. I know you can do it.
The truth is, Zach, we just can't tell when you're up to something, you know?
Well, we never can anyway. He's
there you go.
Over here. This guy's always doing stuff in the chat, typing secret messages, doing OnlyFans while he's broadcasting on YouTube. See, y'all don't know he's got the camera facing up here, and then he's got one down here for OnlyFans. So he's making money on two hands. You know, we know I know what's going on. Yeah, yeah. I didn't sign a "Don't say shit" clause when I was your engineer. Okay, so I know what's going on. All right, here we go.
This might be where ghetto comes into play. Because look, Zach can't stop moving to actually write his name.
Well, Zach would be in cursive. That's all.
DJ's so blind, he ended up pissing on the dog. He thought it was the snow writing his name. So, I mean, it's either me, Jared, or Tom that wrote the yellow snow, our name.
Yeah, I think it's time to bring the guests into this one, huh? Mm-hmm. So obviously, yeah, it's not Zach, because, you know, that would just be like a crazy looking work of art. And then, like Ghetto said, I'd probably pee on a tree, to be honest with you, just because I could find the tree. And then you got Tom could have showed up. Ghetto.
As an old guy, I'm glad I got a short name, man.
Or Jared. And been like, hold up, man, I got to take a pee real quick.
There's gotta be some context here, right?
Zach never says hi to me on the lives. Zach never says hi. What? Wait, what does that say? Drinkle man? Did I read that right? Or Dinkle man? Dinkle man.
Yeah,
ATL. Maybe it was Dinkle man that took a piss in the lawn.
Dinkle man would write his name in Braille, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I gotta know that the name in the name in the snow, right? Does it have little period marks, like where it stopped and then started and then stopped and then started in the name? Because that's gonna say a lot to me on who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I say it is where there were stops and starts, and that's Tom with his 90-year-old prostate and bladder trying to get out a simple full P, but he's so old that it drop,
Yeah,
stop,
it could
drop,
be.
drop, stop. I mean, because that's what happens to us all when we get old, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying it was Tom because you can barely read the name, but it's in certain little drops.
But now,
Just
y'all
wait,
know,
man. Just you laugh now. Just wait.
Oh man. So, chat, we're waiting for you. Who was it?
Yeah, who wrote their name in the snow? Everybody,
And it could be infantry. It could be Zach. It could be one of our judges.
y'all pick. Yep.
You put the stories, put all of this together, the different scenarios, and it could even be Jared over there.
What's up, Resilient Dad?
My brother in the house. What's up, my brother?
Always showing the love, man.
With much respect. Nice.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Zach, go up a little bit, too, because Fallen Tears had a good little point when she was talking about the fire truck. With this crew, we aren't setting fire to the fire truck. We are borrowing it for joyriding. We'll bring it back, I swear. Yeah. We ain't lighting it on fire, man. We hot wiring it.
We Grand Theft Auto in your fire truck.
Yep.
Hey, come get us.
And everybody, look, we got enough guys to fit in different parts of the truck. One guy can drive the front, one guy can drive the back. You got a ladder guy, a hose guy. Man,
I'm the ladder man.
There you go.
Ladder man.
Well, according to Footloose, I'm the hose guy.
You're the hose guy?
Hey, look, Catilia says I'm the hose guy, too.
Okay, wait. So check it out. If you're the hose guy and Jared's the ladder guy, that leaves Tom. Tom is one of the two drivers. Who would the other driver be, me or Wild Child?
God, I don't know, man. Who would you trust to drive, Wild Child or a blind dude?
Now, you guys put yourselves
Either way, we're dead.
You put yourselves in it. He said the ladder guy. You said the hose guy. Tom, and I only put him in the driver's seat because he's the only person that can legit drive at this point, So, Tom could say, I'm not going to be the driver. I'm going to be the axe man. Then that leaves one of us in the front, one in the back, and then you're really screwed. That'd be a fun ride, I tell you what.
All right, you got one for Tom, two for me.
I say get his name in the yellow and the snow. You will have to brand new lives before we get GTA. Yeah, well, I tell you what, the graphics look badass in GTA 6, though. They really did a good job on the graphics from the trailer. I just hope that's not all the good graphics you're going to see, which is sometimes the case.
What's up, Vash?
Hi, y'all. What's up, Vash? Hey, Vash, who wrote their name in the yellow snow? Was it Zach, me, Jared, Ghetto, or Tom? And then you're going to have to figure out, based upon the P, who it was.
I say it's Tom. It's all Tom. It's all Tom's fault.
It's all Tom's fault?
No.
He wrote it in Morse code. Well,
the caveat to it is Tom still has an outhouse, so he was actually trying to get to his bathroom. But he just said F it and just went in the yard.
Yeah, just went in the yard. Yeah. I don't think anybody other than women pee in an outhouse. If you're an outhouse owner, I don't think men pee in the outhouse. It's
ain't no point in going that far.
Exactly.
Well, I imagine so. I mean, it's 2023. If my ass had an outhouse, my wife would have done left me.
Listen, my wife, the first time ever in her life that she peed outside, we were living in South Florida, and it was during a hurricane. And I mean, a severe hurricane. We were on the beach and there was nobody around. Everything's closed down. Wind's blowing like 50, 60 miles an hour. We're hanging out. Just having a good time. She's like, I got to pee. I'm like, well, you better go over there and pee. She's like, what do you mean go over there and pee? I was like, go pull your pants down and go pee. Like, you go pee. She's like, I've never peed outside before. I'm like, what? Okay. So, well, she's like 18, 19 years old at the time. This is way, 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 way back. We were way younger. So I was like, just go over, lean against the tree, pull your pants down, and go pee. So she did. But she forgot to compensate for the 30 to 50 miles. And fellas, what's the one thing your daddy tells you? Never piss into the
Wind.
Well, she pissed where the wind was blowing towards her, so it blew all of her pee right into her pants.
You guys can tell that his wife doesn't watch any of his shows, man.
No, she don't. No, but
yeah, you can tell. Look, if she watched them, she's the greatest cook ever. She's never peed outside. You be speaking her up.
Now the boys and I have even gotten smart with her because she always pisses and moans how road trips when we go places. Well, you guys can just pull off the side of the road and take a piss on the tire if you want. So me and the boys got smart one year, and they have this product called a Go Girl. It's basically a funnel so that it won't pee-pee like a man. So we go over and we go, here, leave it in the truck. Now you can piss on the tire just like we do.
I feel like DJ's trying to blame his wife for pissing in the snow. Like, I'm not even on the list tonight, guys. I think it was my wife. She got a funnel. She did it in the snow. So what's the tally? Who peed in the snow, y'all?
I don't know. Yeah, what do we have? Well, you guys are the judges. What's your count say so far?
So Billy says,
why in the hell would we guys pee in the outhouse when we have freedom?
Exactly.
I agree.
Outhouse for pooping only.
All right. I think, I don't know. Somebody help me out with the comments.
You got that many answers? Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Hey, it's always fun. See, it's fun to have you participate.
So I say Tom.
It's Tom 5 minutes ago. That's what.
Who'd you say, Jarrett?
It's a tie between.
Well, it can't be a tie. That means we're both out there trying to. We ain't.
No.
Counting. I think he's counting. The number.
Oh.
It's a tie between Ghetto and Tom. They both pissed the same way, and we can't figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
Their names overlapped.
They both drew a snowman. They missed the whole fucking assignment to begin with. You know? We told them write your name in the snow. One draws a heart, one draws a snowflake. You know? I mean.
All right. So Silverback says Tom. I say Tom. Footloose says Ghetto. Cotillia says Ghetto, so that's 2 and 2.
Yep.
Somebody said Zach a couple times. Dinkelman said Zach, so that's 1 for Zach.
Okay. 2, 2,
and
1.
Then Best Life said Tom, so that's 3 for Tom.
2 and 1. Okay.
4 for Tom. Silverback said Tom did it. Tom, it was you, man.
Zach.
What are you going to do, man?
Well, we gotta
Zach, who did you pick? Yeah.
Zach, who did it?
Get him.
So who'd you pick? DJ?
Oh, I don't pick. I'm one of the hosts. We can't pick. We're not allowed to pick. That would be biased.
So why are you pointing at me? It was more
no, he pointed at you, not me. Zach's
pointing. I know that.
Look up. Look straight up. The man's pointing straight down.
But why is he pointing at me if there's more votes for Tom? He's just telling me who really did it?
Because it's his stream.
Okay, that's
what
right.
He says goes.
Nobody asked you to speak, Tom. Okay? Sir? You know, when you get to that certain age, you just got to sit back and be quiet until you're called upon.
Oh, that ain't how it works, young boy.
Oh, man. No, glad you guys are having a good time with us. Keep all of the comments and the funny stuff coming. We love it. We enjoy it. And that's what makes this program truly unique, is the fact that all of us can come up here, have jokes, crack jokes, and just enjoy life, enjoy the holidays, be together as what this holiday was meant for. And again, remember the reason for the season. So with that said, we're going to continue having fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that. If you're new and you're not subscribed, hit that bell. If you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube's funny that way. Ring the bell to all notifications so you're notified every time you post and when we go live on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Join us across all socials as Unique Prepping, and be sure for exclusive content and great stuff that you can't see here on YouTube, come over to Rumble, rumble.com/uniqueprepping. And for any comments, questions, concerns, anything pertaining to this programming, hit Zach up at uniqueprepping@gmail.com. So, got all of that out of the way, sir.
You could be a good radio host, man.
There better not be two guys peeing at a time. Swords would be crossing. Fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah, I agree, but you never know. They might be so drunk. Hey, here's how it went down. Ghetto was like, "Hey, I'm gonna write my first name. Tom, you write the last name. We'll really fuck with them."
Zach, what we do it on opposite ends of the porch if it has to be done at the same time. So
There you go. There you go.
There you go. And believe it or not, nowadays, if they wrote their names in cursive, the younger generation wouldn't know
couldn't read it.
anyway.
Can't
Can't
read
fucking read it. Like, whoa, what is that? Chinese? What is that language?
What's the next question, man?
We got Zach. See, we're good when he goes, wait 1 minute, but when he does it with that shit-eating grin, it's like, okay.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
So Kendrick couldn't make it tonight, Zach? I mean, obviously, because he's not here. Something came up with him or something. I don't know if Miss Ghetto is still in here, but I'm going to have her drop his content. He's a good guy, y'all. He's also, he's blind. And, goes through all that. But he's got a good channel. Either way, I want y'all to go support him. I was hoping he could make it to this live tonight. You remember meeting Kendrick a while back, DJ over there on
yeah, I got him. I follow him
over there on Mayhem. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I've met a lot of great people through this YouTube thing. I work with a lot of veteran organizations for disabled veterans, and again, I'm glad that this platform is, when you find it, what it's used for. The good side of YouTube, if you will. Seeing the bad side of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame that we as creators, meaning myself, Zach, Kendrick, all of us handicapped people, that we are literally suppressed because of stupid stuff. I would think we would be pushed more because it's an inspiration, when you see things, versus looking at the other way. But again, we don't control the platform. So
yeah.
That's why you can go over to Rumble and check him out there, because he doesn't have to worry about it over there, So link him up over there, everybody, as well as YouTube. What do we got, Zach? Who slipped on ice bringing in presents? Well, that could go one of two ways. All right, because if I slipped on the ice, yeah, that does happen. It actually has happened once. I'm pretty good on my feet, but
that's with that black ice, man. You don't even see it.
Hey, why you gotta be racist? Talk about black ice.
Hey, man, that black ice. Yeah.
The white ice will fuck you up just as easily. Trust me.
No, that black ice will get you worse because you don't see it coming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You could blame that one on me because I'm a Florida boy and I don't have ice and things like that here very often. But then again, Zach could have been like, hey, watch this. I'm going to use the driveway as a slip and slide, and I'm going to get all these presents in one shot. Just give me a
that, Jared? Look, he's already passing the buck to Zach, man.
Yeah, no, but
look, y'all, don't look at me. Look at Zach. Look at Zach.
No, but I got to give two scenarios of the story, just like you give a scenario and he could give a scenario.
You're good, man. You're good.
So it could have been infantry don't know how to walk because Colorado got snow and ice. In Florida, we don't have that here, so it could have been it could have been black or white. I wouldn't have seen it either way, Ghetto. So it don't matter. It would just be one of those. But Zach, I don't know. I could kind of see Zach. Hey, put the presents on me, give me a push, and we gonna slide right in the house. Because Zach's into that kind of stuff. He likes that crazy. Right. Zach asked on a live stream, and let's see if anybody remembers this. If he had a voice, what would he sound like? We asked that on a live stream one night. We had Mr. Smith up here, who was from England. Tom was with it. You remember that, Tom? What would
I remember
Zach
that
if he had a voice? And basically, what the entire group agreed upon by the end of the night is this is pretty much Zach. Yeah, bro, let's go get the snowboard. We're going to go out and do a 720 nose plant. We're going to grind on it, man. It's going to be totally killer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Be rad, man.
Yeah, man. All the snow bunnies are going to be digging what I'm putting down, man. It's going to be wicked. That's kind of what we like the rock climber, snowboarder. That would be Zach, the adventure guy. So he's kind of stuck with that now. That's what you got to do, Zach. Can you get a voice for your voice box that's like the surfer dude? We should try to find you one, because that would be too funny if you actually found one. Yeah, bro.
Right, man.
Totally bitching, bro. You know?
I feel like he would sound like Mary Poppins, but that's just me. I mean,
Porky Pig.
Really delicious.
Or Foghorn Leghorn. Well, that's a...
Well.
I say, boy.
I say, boy.
I'm a chicken hawk, bub, and you're a chicken.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So who slipped on the ice, bringing in the presents?
Now it could also be. Wait a minute now, because Jared could have showed up at this time because Ghetto's already here now. We already know Ghetto's here. So now in the story, did Tom show up and bust his old ass on the step because the walker fell out from underneath? Though no, that couldn't be that way. Or was it Jared? Because Jared's been awful quiet up there, sitting innocent. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, Ghetto? He's been hiding.
I do. I already thought it was him.
You thought it was?
I did. I thought it was him because he seen a fine little lady walking down the sidewalk. And so he went over there on the ice purposely and fell so she would run to his rescue.
Oh.
See, that's part of his little get down. Yeah.
See, he's playing the blind card to the advantage. That's what we doing.
Yeah. Right.
Yep,
all right.
And then she helped him get up. She helped pick up the presents. Well, the presents broke apart a little bit too. And it was a nice, thoughtful gift to his mom that she seen. And she fell in love with him at that very instant, because how could a young man be buying a present like that for his mom if he wasn't a good man? And so she just fell in love with him right away. And that was his whole plan.
Wow. Hey, look, Ghetto, you gave like the only positive story to Jared so far tonight. But we do believe in Christmas miracles, boys and girls. You gotta believe in Christmas. It'll be a miracle if any of us survive this night. So, what do you guys think? Was it infantry?
Tom was so excited getting there that he slipped.
That could be too.
That's true.
Yeah, very well. Now, chat, what do you guys say? Cast your vote now. Who did it? Who done did it? Was it Tom? Was it Jared? Was it infantry? Was it Ghetto? Or was it Mr. Zach in his craziness skiing down the slope of the driveway?
Tom was just trying.
DJ, being a Florida boy, never thinks about ice.
There you go.
He buttoned his
ass. It never snowed in Florida.
One of these days, I'm going to post a video of me and my Florida friends' first time to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in a 2-wheel drive minivan in the snow with no tire chains on it. Can you kind of see what, and in the video, you can clearly hear me say, dude, if something happens, this video is going to be the black box. It's literally going to be the black box with a cliff right there, us trying to go up. And no, it didn't work so well. But yeah, it was terrifying.
Footloose is the only one to answer. Everybody answer in the chat. Sorry, guys.
I say DJ.
Put your answers in the chat, everybody.
I mean, it could be Tom though. He just wanted to impress his peers and feel like he, was a part of them and had a fake hip. All he wanted was a fake hip. So, all his peers had one. He wanted to find a way to get one. So he's seen the ice. He's seen the burnt up yard. He's wanted like, man, maybe I could sue these guys at the same time.
He wanted to join our handicap club.
Right.
It was like, man, infantry and Zach got it good being handicapped. I got to figure out how to do this.
I'll tell you what, Tom understands the dangers of falling at my age, and I keep a coffee can full of sand on my back porch. Tom ain't slipping on the ice.
Well, that's a tough one now.
I mean, the chat is kind of,
Yeah, I see
the
them.
chat's kind of starting to get against him. But blame the old guy.
They'll figure it out.
Remember, only Zach knows the real answer. So we're up here spitballing, just throwing scenarios that could be, would be, and But
Right.
I do like that.
Where did Jared being blind come from? But either way, he's not blind, y'all. I don't know where that came from.
I may have said that by mistake.
Okay, yeah, you said it earlier, and then okay.
That might be my
Anyways, excuse me, I was just fixing all that. I say Jared as well. So Jared's got 2, Tom's got 2. Silverback, I think he's behind in the video, so he'll probably answer in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, I always give it like a 15 to 30 second extra.
Right.
Because there's always a delay between platforms.
So you want to
Bash, it's more like a whodunit kind of.
Yeah, it's like a who do you think done it? Imagine the scenario in your head. You got 2 handicapped people up here that can really blow things up, and then you got our guests that are, part of it.
We're handicapped in our own ways. I'm just saying.
Yes, we all are.
I mean, let's all be honest. Every human being is handicapped.
Yeah, you all got everybody's disabled in one way or another. Something's just not working right. So.
And if you heard any of the stream on Thanksgiving, it's pretty much that. They're given a scenario. We say who did it, and then you just type the name of anybody on the panel that you think did whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can even type in your own little scenario of your own. I think Zach did it because of this, or I think Tom did it. I think it was a collaboration of all 4 of y'all. Whatever your thoughts are, because again, only Zach has the answer. So that's where it kind of makes it fun. We're going to see who's right and what kind of funny haha things we can come up with. And
so at the end, do you read the story all the way and say who did it during the story? Did you guys do that on Thanksgiving or no?
No, I don't think we did.
Next time we do this, I think that would be kind of cool.
A great idea.
Like a
Mad Lib, exactly. So basically, yeah. Hey, Miss Dolores.
Hi, Dolores.
And if anybody wants to get with me and Zach and seriously turn these little scenarios into a Christmas type movie, let us know. There's enough YouTubers in this world and content creators that can come behind and get together. It would be a lot of fun. It would be funny as all you don't even know. And I think it would be a good time had by, I think it would shock some people, but it'd be a good time had by all at the end of the day. It would be fun for us, especially in our community,
Right.
We'll push it to the envelope. Take it to that South Park level. And that's what I like about Zach. Zach makes me think of South Park every time I work with him. All right, so do we have a tally for who slipped bringing in the presents? What do you guys?
Was I supposed to be keeping count, or were you, Tom?
Well, you had 2, 2, and 1 was the last numbers I heard.
I forgot to count. Let me see. I think it was Tom, or it was me or Tom and Jarrett was tied, I believe. Wait a minute.
I think the 3 of you got a tie is what it sounds like.
Well, not 3. I wasn't in it. Oh, you're talking about all around, right?
Yeah, no, you weren't even in it. It was Tom and Jarrett were the 2.
See, I know how to walk. I'm just saying. I'm so smooth, I could walk on ice. Yeah, I think Cotillia says Zach, and I think I'm pronouncing that right, Miss Cotillia. Any other way I try to say it, I start freaking fumbling. So I'm like, man, Cotillia sounds fine.
It's Cotillia. I actually got it right on a womb one night, and I was like applauded for it. I had to read it like 5 times, like man, because I was calling her Catalina, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. Hold on a minute. I looked at it real close.
I was laughing when you kept calling her that. I'm like, I'm not gonna help him though. Blind people don't want help. I'm just gonna let him call her that. It's cool.
Hey, look, man, I have more fun. I have more fun when the people go, hey, dumbass, you missed a comment. He's blind.
Right.
Come on, bro. You know, you're on a blind guys program.
All right, Vash says Jared as well.
Okay.
See, I
Ooh.
think he's seasoned, so he knows not to walk on the ice. I mean, he ain't stupid, you know what I mean? Like us,
Yeah.
you know.
It was Jared trying to go get that extra Christmas gift that did him in.
Right. Hey, exactly. And Jared
Uh-huh.
had that motive. He seen that fine little breezy walking by. He's like, all right.
Hey, you want to come to this Christmas party? I got
Look, man,
a present for you.
I applaud you, Jared, because it's easier doing something like that than actually going and talking to them. Like, you know, you make them come to you, bro. It's a lot easier that way.
All right. So, Zach, what does the storybook tell us? And who is the one that fell on the ice? I think he's only fansing again, see?
Shut up, Miss Ghetto.
It was Tom.
It was Tom.
Dang, it was Tom.
Can I sue?
No. No. Uh-oh, we lost somebody. We lost Jared.
Have a great night, Jarrett.
All right. Have a good night, brother.
Have a good night, Jared.
Good night, Jared.
See, he slid out of that sucker like it wasn't nothing, boy, didn't he? It wasn't me. I'm gone. We ain't blaming me no more.
It's Z-A-C-H, Miss Linda Boot or Linda Bop. I always do Z-A-C-K just because it goes better with attack. But yeah, it's C-H.
Mr. Zach, let's keep going. What else do you got? Now we done lost one victim. Oh. I don't want that to pop up.
Yeah, he doesn't mind it either way though. Just don't, call him Sarah or something.
A boy named Sue.
Boy named Sue. Yeah, you just don't want to do anything like that. Sometimes I'll put my little buddy. He loves being called buddy.
Oh, there you go.
Ghetto.
I don't know if you heard me, but I'm like, I'm gone, y'all. So that's the best way to get out of here. Just, like, all right, now I'm out of here, y'all.
Hey, it's funny that the word buddy, right? We in America, we know it as like, that's my buddy Zach over there, like my friend, right? In Jamaica, a buddy is your male part. So anytime Jamaican people you say, hey, this is my buddy Zach, they're thinking, but you're actually saying that's my male part, Zach, like you're naming their male part. We used to crack.
Well, he is one of those sometimes, though.
And then when you get the Indian people, they call him my buddy. Everyone, my buddy. You come here, my buddy, my friend, come here. Yeah.
Right.
Them Jamaicans love cracking on them. Like, yeah, hey, my dick, come here, my dick. Where did Zachy go now? There he is. Zachy Copperfield. I'm telling you, he's doing OnlyFans on camera too. And y'all don't know about it. So you have to go to onlyfans.com/wildchildlives and you'll be able to see all of the craziness over there. I'm only kidding on that. I'm only kidding. Never know. Zach might actually have one. Knowing Zachy the way I do.
My stuff's about to die. How long y'all going, Zach?
How many more questions?
All right.
A little bit more? Okay.
I am begging for my bed, homie. No disrespect or not, man. This Rona's just been kicking my butt for a few days now.
We're going to get through I'm going to just run through these at this point.
You got the Rona? I just had the regular old flu.
Well, it might be the regular flu, Tom, but every year since I got it in 2019.
If I had a Rona test 30 years ago when I was getting the flu, I bet it would come up positive.
I agree.
Because listen, Tom, in our day, okay, and I'm in that generation there where you had the flu, then you had pneumonia, then you had walking pneumonia.
Yeah.
Those were your levels of severity.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Now you have the flu, which you can't see on YouTube. Then you have pneumonia. Then you have walking pneumonia. That's where it classifies as it's at the same level as the flu, if not a little bit more severe, but not as severe as pneumonia. So it's same thing, different name.
Well, hey man, like we say down south, I was just sicker than shit. I don't know.
Right, there you go. That's how it is. And the only reason I can tell it's the difference is the taste buds and the feelings behind it. It is different when it's the other. You know what I mean? When it's the wrong, when you ain't tasting something, that is the weirdest thing in the world, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those symptoms is crazy, but it's not that bad because me and the wife been going through it. But it's not that bad for us now because natural immunity, our natural stuff just is kicked in, so it ain't that bad now, but it still sucks.
I've noticed that when you get it, the next time you get it, you'll have it less. Like it won't be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot better.
You'll get it real bad for a day. That like one day you feel like hammered shit, but then the next day you can already feel, wow, it's coming out. You're getting better. Versus the first time you ever have it, it's gonna be like 2 weeks. You're gonna feel.
Oh yeah, 2019, it was horrible, dude. Whoo-wee. And yeah, you're right, Vash. Exactly right. I mean, they're all in the same family, all in the same whatever.
It's the same shit. They just found another way to scare everybody, tax everybody, stick everybody with shit.
I wasn't even talking about it on that page. I was just saying I know that's what it is because it's the same symptoms as I started getting in 2019. So there wasn't no agenda of me saying it or whatever. I just know what it feels like.
Yeah.
The flu probably gets me about once every 5 years or so. So I know the flu, man. That's when you want to just die. Whew. Who like that flu stuff, man? I'm such a big baby.
Who tried to spoil the presents before dinner? No, this I don't know. This one, I don't know. To me, I'm vibing on a ghetto vibe on this one.
I think I might I think I might blame me too on this one.
Yeah, I think that might be a cool thing, honestly, because
consensus is ghetto.
Yeah, census on the panel. I don't see ghetto wait until Christmas morning to get his present from Santa. I just don't. I see ghetto at like 3 a.m. peeking over the banister, like, "Hey, did he come yet? Did he come yet? As soon as he come, I'm gonna get my gift."
Look, man, it's free stuff, man. You got to get that free stuff. Like, give me that free stuff.
Oh man!
Look, man. 1 year for Christmas, man. I was so excited. Of course, being a kid, I didn't know what we were getting for Christmas, right? Being the way it was, this ain't supposed to be a sad story, but anyways, we got candy for Christmas. That's what we got. We got chocolate bars for Christmas. That's all that was under the tree. That's what Santa Claus left.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we woke up in the morning, ran to the Christmas tree. My dog, and I had a big old pit bull, man. She ate every single candy bar that was under the tree. All you see is chocolatey wrappers just thrown out through the whole entire entire living room, man.
Did you wake up to a dead dog, or what happened to the dog?
Nah, the dog she was fine, man. She was fine.
Hey guys,
just a random one.
Have a half an hour, but I need to go to bed. All right, Linda. Good night.
Good night, Miss Linda.
Evening, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas if we don't talk to you before then, and we'll catch you on the next program, which we haven't even talked about yet. So if not next Wednesday, the following Wednesday because of the holidays. But
good night, Linda. Blessings.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you may celebrate. May the best be with best times with your family.
Well, all right, chat. Who did it? Who spoiled the presents before dinner?
I think everybody's gonna say ghetto.
Look, man. Yeah, this free
I just
present time.
like ghetto and presents, and I see his face lighting up like a little kid on Christmas Day.
Dude, that's what I do right now, man.
It could be Tom. Tom could have that old school child spirit in him, like, ooh, Christmas gift.
Yeah, Tom already knows he's getting cold. He's like, man, I already know what it is. I'm not even trying to look. He's getting cold.
Now they've outlawed coal in West Virginia. I'm getting a solar panel, man.
God.
Dino's live. Then
Outlaw cold. That means no more barbecues. I ain't never coming to your state. Never, never, never.
Appreciate you, Dean. I appreciate that. Or Zach appreciates that. Yeah, Miss Fallen said Ghetto did. I'm 100% sure Miss Ghetto's going to say Ghetto did. I'm already ready to give my kids their presents, man. It's like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I'm just more excited for them to open it now. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I was like, yeah, give me whatever. I already know what I got. I got a minus checking account. That was
man. I had these friends, a young couple, and she would start Christmas shopping in September.
Smart girl.
And let those kids open something up.
No,
I mean, she eventually destroyed the marriage doing that, but
yeah,
man.
I'm so good at it. I'll buy my kids and wife Christmas presents right in front of them, and they won't even know it. And I have to be that way because I can't drive and go to the store and Christmas shop with nobody. I have to. Oh, I need to grab one of these, or Amber will be off on the other side of the store, and I'll go sneak something, running out, swipe it on the credit card, running out to the truck, hide it, run back in, and go, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. It's the only way I can shop because my wife and my kids are always with me.
I was no wonder, man. Your wife didn't think you was a cross dresser because you bought her a nightie for Christmas, and she's watching you buy it. Like, wait a minute.
She don't even know. She don't even know. How did you even buy that? When did
You're
you
exactly right, volunteers. We have a big old barbecue.
That's
half the fun, is just getting away with it.
To any let me do a quick little spiel. To anybody new coming in or just listening right now, please hit that LinkTree up there. We're trying to get Zach his voice paid for 1 year. $2, $1, $3. I mean, that's really all you got to throw up in there into one of his little apps. The whole community's coming together. We're trying to get, I think the goal is like $350. Anyways, it pays for his voice for an entire year. He himself pays $40 a month just so he can come to you guys and talk to you guys and be able to interact and communicate. So we're trying to take that off his shoulders. For an entire year.
About the thing on is when you hear the iPad, when you hear it speak, we are talking about that specific voice program that allows him to sound as natural as can be, for obvious professional reasons and personal reasons. So,
right.
Like I said earlier, the best way to sum it up: give the gift of voice for Christmas.
Yeah.
People can say that I gave someone a voice for Christmas, a literal voice.
Yeah. It's a good feeling, man. It'd be a good feeling.
And
all right, Zach, who
did it, Zach?
Yeah, who did it on dinner, Zach? Why?
I told you.
I felt that one coming. It's all right.
I told you that was ghetto. I had
to agree with it. I had to agree. I definitely had to agree.
He's the one. I guess ghetto was the one, peeking the paper, like you peel the little corner so that you can put it back when you're done. And you're like, can I see in there? Can I see in there? No.
Next Silverback, man, you're way behind in the chat, or you're just typing way late. What's the next? How many? You got another question? All right.
You got one more, right? No more? That's
it? No more? All right.
Okay.
So now next time, I mean, it's just a advice or opinion or whatever. Next time you guys do this or we do this or whatever, have the whole thing written down and then we read it off. And then inject, whoever's name in these ones. I think that'll come out pretty cool.
Like a Mad Lib. That'd be awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. See, now, Zach, the only question left is, did Santa make it?
Did the firemen come ever?
Yeah, no firemen. Well, it was a good Christmas, but did Santa
never showed.
See, hey, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave that for next year. Next year we'll move towards Santa coming down the chimney. We got to complete the story,
I mean, Santa didn't show up because y'all's house was in the ghetto. Santa knew better. Actually, out of any one of our neighborhoods, Santa wouldn't come because in Tom's house, you see an old guy coming down. He's gonna shoot him. Okay, in the ghetto, he's gonna get shot. In Florida, he's gonna get shot. In Colorado, he's gonna get shot. So I mean,
in Colorado, they'll offer him a bowl.
Yeah.
Look, okay, in Zach's house, he's gonna get shot because I know Zach's dad's gonna put the pound down. He's gonna get him some lead therapy. Somebody try to break up in the
You
house.
know, most of us leave milk and cookies for Santa and carrot for the reindeer. Zach puts a bowl and some fucking weed on a plate and is like, "Merry Christmas, bro." Share it with the reindeer. They'll fly higher. Oh. Well, gang, that sums up this year's Christmas special here with Zachy Poo. I would love if anybody wants to link up and talk about making this a little movie one year. Zach's really gotten to something here, and he's got a great idea, and all of us combine, our forces together will unite the world type of thing. But I think that'd be a funny ass Christmas movie for the holidays.
Yeah, it would be. That would be cool.
And then if we could get a guy in a wheelchair, that would just make it even better. You got blind, you got the wheelchair, and you got cerebral palsy.
Hey, give me a year.
That would definitely make it. But they got to be a funny, outgoing, person like us, willing to push envelopes, willing to get in some crazy scenarios. But
I know Zach's was working on something, but don't forget about Tom because I want to hear that story as well. I'm not sure what Zach's up to, though. He's writing something.
The software is $312 for this year. I want to clarify because I don't want to overdonate for you guys.
Right, and they're not going to know once that goal gets hit, dude. Release a video. I'll do the same on mine. Anything extra comes, you just give it to me. I'll make sure it goes to the right place. Can we get the story from Tom yet, Zach? We good on that? All right, right on, brother. What you got for us, Tom? I'm kind of interested in, is it the specific story or?
Well, yeah, I asked Zach if I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of fun. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and this has been Christmas, So to whoever's left, I thought I asked Zach if it would be okay if I would read the story out of the Bible, the Christmas story. It's been a long time since I've read it, so some of you may have heard it yesterday. Some of you may not have heard it for a while, but if you bear with me a few minutes. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one to his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, unto Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David. He went to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were very afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, laying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill to man. And it came to pass, as the angels were gone away, the shepherds said to one another, Let us go now to Bethlehem, and see this thing which has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us. And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe laying in a manger. Thank you, Zach.
Well, thank you for reading that, man.
Thank you, Tom.
That's the reason for the season.
Yes, the exact reason. Exactly. Imagine that, y'all. The man was going to pay his taxes, which is illegal from the beginning of mankind. They've been illegal, to having a baby in a manger. Didn't even have no, I mean, the world didn't have room for him. That's the problem. That's why it's important that we come together. Because in the beginning, the world never.
Yep.
The story always gets me, man, in like multiple layers of it. You know what I mean? Just multiple layers.
Well, I've always said, you know, like we talk about the goods and the bads of YouTube, and the parts that I enjoy of this whole thing is it's darn sure ain't the money, because there ain't no money really coming in, even when you get monetized. The reason that I enjoy this, what gives me the most value out of what I do, is when I get a comment, "Hey, infantry, I saw you were able to shoot your pellet rifle using this product. My dad's blind. I bought one for him, and now him and I go out shooting every weekend. Thank you." Things like that is what gets me to keep wanting to go out and make videos, because watching the numbers and the growth rate, I gave up on that a long time ago. But when I get comments of, you know, "Hey, you did a great job on this video." I just got one the other day, was I forget what it was on. It was either scanning, tanning, or hiding, doing something with a hide. And there was a step in my video that I guess no one else on YouTube, they said it but never showed it, and I showed it. And this person took the time to go, "Dude, you did such a great job. You pointed out something nobody else ever shows. They just talk about it and you have to figure it out. You actually showed how to do it." Those are the good side of YouTube, is why I keep doing this, you know?
It's always about reaching and teaching, man. It
Exactly.
really is. And hi, Miss Connie. Yeah, she's a good kind of stalker, though. No, it's all about community. I think at the end of the day, we all know what social media and all. I mean, it's a weapon designed and aimed at us, I believe, originally from the devil. But it's how we use it. You know, just like the internet or anything else, they're all tools. And if we use those tools to bring together each other, bring each other together, and just share what we know, because you can learn something from everybody, man. I don't care who you are, big, small, smart, dumb. It doesn't matter, man. You can learn something from each individual on this planet, and and that's why we should be doing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, if you want to make some money on the side and do whatever, more power to you. Unfortunately, it takes money to pay your taxes. You know, even Joseph was paying his taxes. But so I don't knock people that do that. But when you're solid and you have a solid character and you're actually trying to bring people together, that's what it's about. That's definitely what it's about. And I appreciate y'all for having me up tonight. Zach, appreciate the invite, brother. And we're gonna get you that to that mark, man, because I believe the people that we've surrounded ourselves with within the YouTube community, because it's a vast community, man. You know, the network runs deep, Zach, and you know it does, from 2A to gardening to crafting to canning to all kinds of, you know, but there's a North Star there, you know what I mean? There's one thing that everybody gravitates to, and it's, you know, looking out for each other. And I do believe everybody's gonna come together and hook you up on that. Because they got a genuine love for you, man. It's not out of pity. It's not out of whatever. I mean, hey, if the money's out of pity, that's cool too, because it's gonna spend the same. But I believe.
Pity me, please.
That's what I'm saying.
I tell you what,
my cash app's out there too, y'all.
Let's have a damn pity party while we're at it.
Hey, you know? That's what's up. But yeah, exactly. You want to encourage everybody. You know, my dad wants me to reach the world. I may do it in a different way than Tom does, And when I say my dad, I mean God. It's our dad. You know, he tells me to reach the world. I may do it differently than the next guy. That's fine, because there's other people out there that's not going to be able to hear Tom's voice, but they'll be able to hear my voice. And I think that's important, that we all at least acknowledge that he wants us to talk about him.
Yep.
and spread him, and you know, spread it out. So I encourage everybody to do exactly what Tom did, whether it's with your family on YouTube or even to yourself, but read that story. Really read that story and just dissect it and know that's why we as Christians celebrate Christmas. It's not for Mattel and Toyota and all these other commercial it's not about the tree. It's not about the presents. It's about the greatest gift of all, and that's salvation.
Mm-hmm. Very true. And something else I wanted to mention to you when you're talking about, like, Zach and the donations and things. Early on in broadcasting, I was always taught, mind what you say, but say what you need to say, because you never know who's listening or watching. So in the case of Zach, by us talking about it, by other platforms talking about it, you don't know who's on the other side of this camera. None of us do. They could be the one rich, what are them people? Entrepreneur, philanthropists. That's what they are. Philanthropists, the ones that give people money and stuff. We go, hey, look, this is awesome what he's doing. The next thing you know, Zach has a truck show up at his house with everything he needs to do his program. It's happened on YouTube before. It's happened in the world before. So you never know who's on the other side of these cameras, guys. Just think of that. That's and with what Tom was saying with the Bible and everything, again, that's the reason for the season. Mr. Zachy Smouse, take a break from OnlyFans for a second. It's time for you to hit that magic button that says what? Oh, wait.
Okay. That was the stern one, too. You seen that, right, Tom? It was.
Wait. I'm talking to this broad. You're going to wait a minute, all right? All right. She likes my titties, all right? Just wait a minute. Hey, let me ask the three of you a question here. Well, while he's typing, what is y'all opinion in the outdoors community of all of a sudden solo girl camping in the woods in her bikini is like every fucking thumbnail on every camping trip? As outdoors people or preppers or people in this community, what is your take on that?
Everybody knows better than that.
I think it's disgusting, and I think that's exactly what YouTube was designed for. Was to catch our attention, especially our younger generation attention, with sexual ideals and all that other stuff. And they do it like that with gaming, with any other kind of genre. They'll put a girl, and unfortunately, they use these girls. And unfortunately, there's millions of views on all this BS.
Even my wife, when I showed her the thumbnail after thumbnail, I'm like, look at the new trend. Because we're always paying attention. She looks at her things on YouTube. She finds the trends in that areas, and like she likes Disney World and those kind of things. And then I start this, and I'm like, look, this is what my genre is now being essentially attacked with. Because Tom, me, and Ghetto could make a banging ass video that's the same exact topic, but because this girl is in her underwear, she's gonna get the views. Don't teach nobody shit, and we put together a solid video which actually teaches you stuff. But then you have like people like my wife who have a brain in their head to go, I would never wear that camping. The mosquitoes would tear my ass up in a heartbeat.
Right.
Like who believes this? No girl is camping in the woods like this. Short mini skirt like she's gonna go play tennis.
I mean, Connie Carlo might.
First time you get a briar patch up your ass, you're gonna regret that mini skirt. You know what I'm saying?
On the flip side, I know exactly what you're talking about. On the flip side, there are a lot of actual educational bushcrafting so-and-so videos out there, but they use that thumbnail to get people in to watch their views.
Yeah.
So on the flip side, you got somebody in there trying to look through the whole entire video just to see the picture and what's going on, why, blah, 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 blah. But they might actually learn something. So, I mean, there's a small percentage that might, but as a whole, I think it's disgusting, dude. I
Yeah.
think it's
Well, I think
absolutely
it's
disgusting.
because, like what you just said there, if I'm going to scroll back and forth, I mean, now YouTube shows you the most on your little timeline.
Right.
It'll show you the most played point of the video, so you know right where to zoom. The bad side of it is, as a content creator, you just fucked up my algorithm big time.
Yep.
My watch time, my minutes, my retention, everything is going to shoot to, yeah, you're going to get 10,000 views, but out of 10,000 views, you might get 2 minutes worth of content collectively.
Right.
Because I only watched 10 seconds to see you in your little underwear, and I clicked off the video because there's nothing you're going to teach me, you know, an outdoorsman about outdoors other than your dumbass in your underwear.
Right. Yeah.
I'm being honest about it. Look, man, when my wife was like, look, if we were just me and you, I would never wear that in the woods. The mosquitoes would tear my ass up, and you know, everything that goes along with why you don't wear that stuff in the outdoors, you know. But it makes a video. Zachy,
Daisy Dukes minimum. You know?
Hey, look, I'm all for sexy in the outdoors, man.
No doubt.
I'm all for it. But when you go to like tennis skirts and, you know, no shoe,
Right. I mean, it just
it-
proves how fallen our world is, guys. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to see no girl in Daisy Dukes or a skirt. I want to see my wife in that. That's it. And you know what? That ain't none of your business.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
You know, we're not supposed to see all that extra stuff.
And mind you, this is coming from, I've been a DJ in Miami nightclubs for over 20 years. I have seen it all legit.
Yeah.
My wife.
Thank you, Silverback. Appreciate that, brother.
Who is my eyes when I'm out in public. My wife has seen it all. So for her to go, yeah, no, that's stupid. That's just dumb.
Right.
She's like, they're just trying to get the men. And I was like, that's all it is. It's OnlyFans on YouTube. You know?
Right on, Dean. Hope you come back, man. Zach's a good dude. Good dude. He's got go down his list and check out some of his content. He has this show every week with Infantry, but he does a lot of stuff on his own. Or you'll see me pop up in one or two of them, or whatever.
He does everything on his own.
He's
Even
got a wide range. Yeah, right.
Zach. I'm just pop up here every week because I'm asked to be honest with you.
Right.
You know, I always make sure he gets his credit.
Well, you're the Bert to his Ernie. I mean,
there you go.
Like Bert and Ernie up here.
That's it. And I, you know, like I tell him, I feel that when you're in this business, it's hard to find someone that you work off of as well as you do with like me and Zach. And I tell him, I wait for you to open your mouth to see how far I can open my mouth because it's his show.
Right, yeah.
You know, so I kind of just wait and see. The more perverted and twisted he goes, I'll go down that rabbit hole with you, but I'm not going to initiate it. So, you ready, bud? You ready to be part of this program and not the OnlyFans program?
Let me just throw one stupid thing in real quick here.
Any final words, brothers?
Has nothing to.
Go ahead, Zach, or go ahead, Tom.
Has nothing to do with Christmas. I really enjoy being with you guys. But it's still the 20th. 163 years ago today, my great-great-grandfather, Colonel James Stephen Tompkins, met with a group of men in a field at a little town called Abbeville, South Carolina, where they took a vote and signed a document called the South Carolina Ordinance of Secession. We call it the South Carolina Declaration of Independence. But I'm proud of that. One of my ancestors started the Civil War. Happy Secession Day.
Happy Secession Day. And
wasn't it?
I'm sorry, Zach.
It was Tom's family that did it all. You heard him admit it live on the
live.
Started
the whole damn thing.
He started the whole ghetto. We're free and clear, bro.
Washington did something in 1777, right? On December 19th?
I don't know.
My buddy Grumpy Acres had did something on his channel about it.
Did that have something to do with the winter in Valley Forge?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Go ahead, Zach.
Anyway, Zach, Merry Christmas. I'm sorry to bring that up, but I've been thinking about it all day.
Well, I think that's part of, I mean, you pretty much added to what Zach was telling us. Any last words or anything like that?
So what we'll do here is either one of you, your final thoughts before we wrap things up. So Tom or Ghetto, whichever one of you guests wants to lead, your final thoughts on tonight and
age before beauty, man. Age before beauty.
A blessed Merry Christmas to everybody. We sometimes forget how blessed we are, and to be able to get together with friends, good friends, and people we care about, people we've never met but we still care. We live in a wonderful time. Let's make the best of it. Be strong. Resist.
Amen. Amen. And
over to you, Sir Ghetto.
To piggyback off of Tom, man, just, be blessed for what you got. I mean, even a guy that's in the middle of the city in a tent on a sidewalk has something that he feels thankful for. You know what I mean? No matter where we are in life, whether we have abilities or disabilities or anything all the way around, we can always see something that's good. And as long as you gravitate towards that goodness, you'll be all right human being. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're supposed to do. Don't let the world let you gravitate towards all the other darkness, because it's easy to be bad, y'all. It really is. There's a reason why it's easy to be bad. It's harder to be good, but it feels a whole lot better. You know what I mean? It feels a whole lot better. And just remember why we celebrate Christmas. More importantly, teach your children, because that's the only way that it will stay alive. If you don't teach your children, YouTube and all these other places will be teaching your children. And as you heard in some of the conversation, that's a bad idea, because what these platforms are teaching is not it's not of this world. Well, maybe it is of this world, I guess. Unfortunately, but either way, I'm gonna stop rambling. Hook my man Zach up. And thank you, brother. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys both for being up here. Zach, get ready with your graphics button so I can run the business real quick, and I'll give my final thoughts. Make sure you check out both the channels, Ghetto and Truth with Tom, the great people. Merry Christmas to you both. Thank you for coming up. Ghetto, thank you so much for all of your input tonight, dude. It's always a blast. And that's what happens when you get all these content creators together in one place, man. It becomes a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. The business end of the deal is don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this program out. As you know, YouTube doesn't do a great job of telling you things, so help us out. Share it out to the community. Let people know what Unique Prepping is doing. Hit the thumbs up button and make sure that you hit it to all notifications so you're notified every time Zach posts a video, or every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern when we go live here on YouTube. Also, follow him across all social media platforms as Unique Prepping, and get exclusive content on Rumble, rumble.com/unique prepping. Make sure that you follow him there, because, again, we can do things over there that YouTube is sensitive to. We can say things over there that YouTube is sensitive to. So for exclusive stuff you can't see here, check him out over there. And for advertising, guest spots, information, comments, questions, or concerns, write to him at uniqueprepping@gmail.com. 2024 is around the corner. We want to hear from you. What do you want to hear us talk about? What topics do you feel? And don't be afraid. Like, I think we're starting off with bullying in the new year. Is that right? We're going to kick off the new year with bullying. Yeah, we're going to bully some people. So you can see the topics, and the kind of way we approach each topic is lighthearted, funny, but serious at the same time. If you have anything like that, write to us. If you have a story that you'd like us to address, if you'd like to be a guest and you have a unique ability and you prep for the future, come on. We'd love to have you. So with that said, that's all the business, boss, right? Did I get it all? All right. So as for me, Merry Christmas to all. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. Thank you so much to these guys for coming up and being with me and Zach. It was a real treat. Join me this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel, Infantry Outdoors, for our Christmas special. We'll go from 9 until whenever, probably like 12 o'clock at my time. Who knows? But follow me across all socials as Infantry Outdoors. And, of course, if you like the video game, I have a gaming channel. Get this, Ghetto, The Blind Gamer. It's actually
right. I'm subbed up.
Yeah, you come over there, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised. And I'm going to get a lot of comments on that channel going, yeah, you're lying. You're not blind. But you'll come over and have a good time. The Blind Gamer, you can find me on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble. With that said, Mr. Zach, I hope that you guys have an amazing holiday. I hope that, as always, this and all of these adventures that I'm part of inspire you to get outdoors. So until we meet again, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Over to you, Zach.
Me and Tom's waving like it ended.
Rookies.
My last words are that the reason why I'm really trying to build this channel is because you guys give me a light, a passion in my heart to come to you and try to make us connect and mold a better future. You guys have been such a light in my life. You have helped me spark a flame in my heart to help you through everything. Christmas is about being thankful for the life of Jesus Christ, and we should be uniting because our Father gave us a gift of life, and no matter what, we should be thankful and grateful for life. I love you guys. Glory in his holy name, let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. 1 Chronicles 1:6, 10 NIV.
Amen, brother.
Amen, bro.
Amen, Zach.
Love you, brother. Long goodbyes. I'm out of here, man.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Merry Christmas. And with that, Zach,
Good night.
hit us with that outro, bro.
Good night, everybody.